Surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, rock it, twitch, update it, name it, read it, tweet it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it, buy it, use it, break it, fix it, crash it, change it, mail, upgrade it.
Pop it, twist it, pull it, flick it, shake it, spin it. Beat it, pop it, lock it, polka dot it. Do it, find it, lose it, know it. Work it, I love it. Swing it, shake it, love it, rock it. Believe it, shoot it, give it, pump it, pop it, shake it, you live it, want it, need it. Drop it, like it's move it, motion, I made it, hold it, like it, get about it. Pop it, twist it, pull it, flick it, shake it, spin it. Beat it, pop it, lock it, polka dot it. Do it, find it, lose it, know it. Work it, I love it. Swing it, shake it, love it, rock it. Believe it, shoot it, give it, pump it, pop it, shake it, you live it, want it, need it. Drop it, like it's move it, motion, I made it, hold it, like it, get about it.
Technologic, 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 technologic.
Systematic, hydromatic, ultramatic, bassmatic.
Pop it, twist it, pull it, flick it, shake it, spin it. Beat it, pop it, lock it, polka dot it. Do it, find it, lose it, know it.
Work it,
I love it. Swing it, shake it, love it, rock it. Believe it, shoot it, give it, pump it, drop it, like it's move it, motion, I made it, hold it, like it, get about it.
Technologic, 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 technologic.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. I'm gonna fight 'em all. A seven-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking the time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. And the message coming from my eyes says, hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime and never let go till we're gone.
The mics,
Yeah,
the mics have been turned on.
they are.
That
They
means
have
that
been.
means it's serious.
Oh, coffee.
That guy can hit that high note. Whoa.
Here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that the heart will go on. Yeah, we'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and 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 on, yeah. On and on and on and on and on.
Oh, that was marvelous. That kind of falsetto is out of control. You're listening to the Wax and Stacks with the Vest on Wax. 104.4, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Who's out there?
Have so many relations in this life. Only one or two will care. You go through all the pain and strife. Turn your back and they gone so fast. And they gone so fast, baby. So hold on to the ones who really care. In the end, I'll be the only one there. When you get old and start losing your hair, can you tell me who will still care? Can you tell me who will still care? Yeah.
Oh, there we are. Oh, we're back. There it is. Sorry, I had to wash my coffee cup because I do not. Between shows, I do not wash it. I leave that flavor of last week still encrusted. All right, what do we say we do the effing thing? Hey, there we are. Let's turn things down with where's this one? There we go. Semi-professional.
Good job. It sounded really good.
Yeah, that's the wheelhouse I like to live in. The semi-professional. So that you expect a little bit, but maybe not too much. All right.
We want your disappointment to be very small.
Yes. Is that enough? I never know.
Test.
Feels like
What?
Okay. I just don't know if it's enough me. I just don't. Oh, now that's a lot. Okay. Maybe it's just the headphones.
It's
Maybe
probably
it's
the headphones. I turned him down because
That
that
feels-
dude was just singing. He was singing very high and loud.
Oh, that's fair.
And it hurt.
Yes.
It hurt my old man ears.
You got to season the mug. I mean,
Yeah. It's
I don't necessarily season the mug as much, but I do like my breakfast pan.
Yeah, it's like a cast iron.
No.
No.
Mine's non-stick. But I treat it like cast iron because
Okay.
I just leave the leavings in there until the next morning, and then it's just it's got that flavor. It's extra. It's carryover flavor.
Yeah. When you cook your eggs, you by the way, do you like eggs? Because I have so many eggs right
really?
now.
Oh.
I've got like 50 extra.
Oh wow.
So if you guys eat eggs, I'll bring you some
Yeah.
on the weekly.
Nice.
If not, I won't. Just let me know.
All right.
Let me
let's
know.
Keeping track. People are chiming in. Okay. So we got that Sarah Green. We got Mickey's here. We got Poor's here.
Everybody's here.
Let's see.
Thanks for being here.
Poor reminding of the fundraiser. Yes, it does seem to be going pretty well, especially considering I have done next to nothing to promote it. So that's kind of nice.
The Sab Comedy fundraiser.
Yeah, the theater for expanding our beer license and getting ourselves a nice outdoor seating area and getting some ACs up in this piece.
How much are the ACs? Are they the box units you just slide into the window?
Yeah, but then we got to make just a little plywood hole for the window and all those ones. We were looking at like 300-400 something in that range.
Okay.
We're gonna try and keep it reasonable, but also worth a fuck. So, I can say fuck because we haven't started yet.
Fuckity fuck.
Oh, just
cunt shit.
Twatty McGee's.
Ooh, get it out.
Oh yeah. Swearing in the commercials, always fun. We got the truck commercial today.
Yeah,
That's got a lot
the beeps.
A lot of swearing in it.
It's beep though.
Well, yeah. But yeah, I just
one of mine
realized,
says ass. Ass is okay, right?
I think ass is fine.
Yeah. Ass is a donkey.
Poor says, Jason, bring us eggs. Mickey asking, what is this? A van full of eggs?
It can be.
Oh, you sons of bitches.
Now that it's warmer, the hens just.
Oh.
So I've got 7,
Just
and
popping them
I'm
out.
getting between 3 and 6 a day.
Wow.
And I only eat like 2 a day, every other day. I don't know.
Oh, well, they are outpacing you then, is what you're saying.
So I've sent
offload some of those.
I've sent 48 eggs away over the last week, and I've got a box full, which is like 50 right now.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to go bad.
Well, sure. Then yeah.
Hello.
Don't
Got the new shirt.
Oh yeah, got the black one. I've still got this one. I thought about just investing in more shirts as my way of continuing to donate. Just getting more KUTZ shirts.
Yeah. It's a good way to donate because you get something out of it. You get a material something.
And I don't eat almost 6 eggs a day.
6?
I eat like
Damn.
3. Sometimes if I know I'm not going to have much lunch, I'll
do 3.
I'll have a big 4-egg
Omelet?
scramble in the morning. But mostly
That's
just
good
3.
protein. And our eggs, our chickens are 100% free range.
Yeah.
So it's a quality difference.
Sure.
And when you get used to those, and we bought some eggs at one point, I was like, when we went
just
camping, I think.
Threw up
And I was
all
like,
over
what?
everybody.
It's just
What is
strange.
this bullshit?
I know. You get spoiled.
Oh. What up, Basil? Good to see you.
Hey. Hey, live chat.
Oh, and I guess we have to pay attention to Jerry Perry's Alive and Kicking Facebook posts and Twitter because he'll be letting people know he's giving everything away.
Oh.
So
Memorabilia?
I guess it's mostly Alive and Kicking stuff.
Let's get as much as we can if we're ever going to open the
Did we make it?
Cattle Club again.
I think we made it in 11. Yeah, we'll post. We'll just plaster the walls with old issues of Alive and Kicking.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to do it.
That'd be cool.
Just wallpaper.
Make a
That'd be great.
wallpaper out of it.
All right, y'alls. Welcome. I think we're about ready to do the thing. We got all sorts of funs today.
Yeah.
So many things.
Trying new stuff out.
Oh, all
throwing
kinds.
bits and pieces here and there.
And doodads.
And they're going to be surprised. It's just going to show up. It's just like, boop. Like we've been doing it forever.
Yeah. And now we've crossed 80 plus
80
fresh ass commercials. We got an old one. An old one, a 15-year-old
original.
one,
Yeah.
popping its head in, and we got 3 new ones. 4? Did you do the other? I saw there was a folder. I didn't see if you finished the.
I did 3 commercials.
You did 3?
Well, I did 2, and I did the old. I brought back the old one.
Okay, I only saw the one that was.
Yeah, I've
lingering over in that folder.
I didn't have time to be all Ed Mini.
Well, good.
I'll have to do that after tonight.
But now I got to keep pace.
No, we're good. You've been doing 3 and I've been doing 2 for the last few, but I've been doing the promo.
Yeah,
and
you've been doing extra
That thing
works.
takes like 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, and that's why when I was talking last night about, so we can't help ourselves. We can't do any of this work before Tuesday night.
No. We have an entire week
Yeah.
to do
And still can't.
6 things.
Yeah.
We do them all in 2 hours.
And that's why I was saying in my message last night, letting Jason know where I was. I got 2.5 commercials written. I got half the sports. I got half the weather. I got some of the entertainment and boredom calendars. And I was just, whoa, hold on. That's too much stuff.
I know. I was like, wait a minute. This is supposed to be fun, not chore.
But then you take the other things that you do, like the recaps, like the other bits and pieces. We're on semi-equal, and then all the other productions. So
the show.
We're doing fine.
All the games, all the
We just
news.
want to do as much as possible.
We're
because
doing
it's
fine. All the games, all the... I hear myself
It just came through.
as an echo.
So,
I liked it.
as we keep growing, as the show keeps going, this is number 16, we keep doing more.
Yeah.
And like if we looked back at the first show and versus what we do.
Well,
now,
the first show, we were afraid that we wouldn't even fill 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, what do? Talk really slow.
Yeah, just stretch
And
this
even
out.
back then, we were playing music to fill
yeah.
it because we didn't know. It's
true.
And since we're going to be on the radio, we just thought, oh, it makes sense to play music. But
Oh, Mickey used to proofread for Alive and Kicking. That's cool.
nice.
Nice. All right. It looks like we're ready. The audience has gathered. Oh, I have to approve. Sarah, it's not Sarah's fault. She was just repeating what I said, and she got modded for saying Twatty McGee. So there you go.
Did you link the outros to show 16?
No.
We need to do that.
No. I forgot that I had
right.
this, so I have to do extra things. That's okay.
All right.
That's okay, guys. One last thing, and then we'll be ready to go, and everything will be fine. And yeah, I got to get the 5 outros downloaded and linked.
They're downloaded.
They're downloaded?
Yeah. So just link them
Oh, where are
to
they?
It's the show folder,
Okay.
show 16 folder, outro folder.
Where am I? Okay, there's outros folder there. Okay. Show 16. Van show. Sorry, guys. I thought we were just about ready. But
all right.
but let's see. Where is
We do things when we need to do.
Yeah. We have so many things. We were just talking about all the damn things that we're doing, and then
Right.
oh no. We're still
And then to make it easier, we use technology to play this stuff, but you still have to work to get it to work.
all right. So outro 1, and somebody's smoking out front or out back or something.
I don't smell it.
It closes off.
Is it pot?
No,
Is it cigarettes?
it's cigarettes.
Well,
and
the
the fact
people-
that people still smoke cigarettes just blows my fucking
Yeah.
mind.
Well, next door is a pawn shop. And usually when I'm in and out, and there's usually a guy that works there or 2 guys who are stand out front and smoke. And of
And-
course, it comes right into the door
Well,
here.
yeah, because they can't stand out in front of their place. They stand out in front of the door to this place, which
Yeah, and then when potential customers walk by, they're like, "Oh, look at that! Who's that guy smoking outside the comedy store? This comedy
these fucks.
theater."
Okay, I hope I'm getting all these right.
We'll find out.
Well, let me just double check real quick.
Yeah,
Oh gosh darn it! It doesn't. Why would you go back to the folder that I'm pulling?
it
Everything's
never
fine.
does.
Everything's fine.
It's weird.
Okay.
It makes you work every single
Yeah.
time.
And then let's go to 4. I'll do a quick idiot check before we go. This is later than we like to do, but you know what? It's still all right. It's still all right. Everything's fine. We're hanging out. We're having a good old time, guys. All right. So 4 but I don't want to tip any of the commercials to you, but I want to make sure that they're that I'm getting them from the right folders. Everything should be fine.
Now I know
If I
that
can't
there's a way
trust
I can-
myself.
yeah, I'm not going to mess with it though.
Okay. So, real quick. Is that new?
Yep.
Do you have an
Yep.
Oh. Mhm.
Yep.
from the makers of
Yeah.
High?
God, that's so loud.
Do you need a reminder?
Okay.
Those are all good.
So did Did Iapetus, did my second car commercial
No.
make it in?
Only one.
Oh, all right.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
You have it for next week.
Sure.
I didn't know if we wanted two in the same.
Yeah, that's fair.
And since I had that extra, it's like, let's just save one.
Sounds good. All right, folk. I think we're about ready to go. Sorry for the delays, but you know, fucking deal with it. I don't know. Sorry. Let's see. Just catching up. Just catching up. Stopped at the gas station for air. Still smell of weed. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. The weed smoke dissipates more.
Yeah.
The tobacco smoke like sticks to you, and it's
Yeah.
just ugh. All right.
Makes your clothes smell.
Okay. All right.
Are we trying this?
And then we're good to go. Let's.
1, 2, 3. Live from the Stab Comedy Theater in Sacramento, California, it's the Van Full of Candy Show.
Welcome, everybody. It is the Van Full of Candy Show. Welcome back.
Thanks for being here.
Good to
again.
have you. This is Jesse,
What's wrong with you? This is Jason.
and we've got a van full of entertainment for you.
So much.
So much.
Should we tell them?
Might as well. Give them the rundown.
We got news.
News 5 and 5.
We've got the entertainment calendar. We're going to play the game Recipes again. That was a
yes.
big hit.
Nice.
We're going to do voicemails.
Oh, we got a couple.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Who sent us voicemails? We're going to play Who Wants a Million Points.
Oh, we're dialing that name in. It's coming in. Okay.
I think that's what it's going to be.
All right.
We're going to have sports. He's going to make an appearance here.
Oh, yeah.
Then, of course, the boredom calendar. And we're going to end off with this or that.
Nice.
We're going to delve deep into the souls of what we like and what we don't like.
good.
And
That's good.
go from there.
Yeah. And you guys, if you could see the rundown and all the secret segments that he hasn't
So
mentioned. Oh.
There's not even secret segments.
No, there's not. Who would say that? Why would we even mention things like that?
Yeah.
We give you a peek behind the curtain at the very beginning, and then the rest of it is just, oh, this is happening in real time.
Yeah.
For realsies.
And we hope it works.
Yeah. Well, welcome, everybody.
It'll
Good to
work.
have you back, assuming you have come back.
Happy Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Yeah, whenever you're. You know what? It could be Saturday through Tuesday, for all we know as well. If you're catching us on the podcast provider of your
Yeah,
choice,
that's right.
You can get us any day of the week. But we are live in the Stab Comedy Theater recording.
It could be October.
It could be.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
if you happen to be listening to this exact episode in October,
Yeah.
I'm a what do you call it? A magician.
Yeah.
A mind person.
He freaked your
A
mind.
future guesser.
He blamed your Davids.
I'm sure there's a word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prognosticator.
Oh.
A soothsayer.
I don't like
We're
that
just
word.
going through all of the synonyms. Good to have you guys. Welcome back to the program. Hope you had a
Welcome
good
back.
week. We had, it sounds like, fairly uneventful weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something.
I mean, we had a computer breakdown over here, but it was
Oh.
pretty immediately replaced by another computer
That's rough.
from a comic who was here and said, "Hey, well, I've got an extra one."
Like during the show? Died?
It was right before it was just the gaming computer.
Oh, okay.
But it was right before the night started off, and it was a not great night. So that was things just piled up. I have a computer that I have to deliver to Mickey one of these days. Will be the new workhorse over at
The radio
KUTZ.
station. Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing flashy. I got it. There was a Amazon deal,
Yeah.
like a real cheap warehouse deal that
Okay.
was just that I needed some monitors.
Uh-huh.
And so it came with these two monitors, and it was just a tower. It was just, there's.
Is it any name brand or just?
It's probably just like a Dell or something like that.
You can't
So
go wrong.
yeah, it's sturdy, but I didn't actually have use for it. I was gonna maybe put it to work at home trying to stream, but we're slopping over with computers now. We actually got the parts, hopefully, to fix the one that broke down. You know a little bit more about the insides of computers nowadays than I do.
Yeah.
I dove around in them in the late 90s, early 2000s. That was the last time I got up in them guts.
Yeah. Well, they make them now to where you can't even do anything. I mean, the Dells and that, but like the Macs.
Oh, yeah.
The way
Well,
you
you can
get
never
it's the way
touch
you
a
get
Mac,
it. Right.
But somebody said that it sounded like it might have been. Oh, I'm not going to get into the minutia of computer fixings.
No,
but there was.
Good Lord, I've been in IT for 20 years, and horrible.
Yeah,
horrible.
so
Technology sucks.
I'm going to take a
and
crack
we depend on it.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Oh, and speaking of technology, that's actually going to be. I briefly glossed over the voicemails that we will be getting to in a little bit.
That's exciting.
One of them,
so exciting,
from Chad again. They're jumping in and giving us another call. One of them is actually technology related.
Oh,
neither of them are necessarily pitching commercials. They just called. They just called in to contribute.
Chit chat.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
And that way we don't even have to do weather today. We're skipping weather for the voicemails.
See, if you call us, you make our life easier.
Exactly.
Can you keep doing it?
It's so much easier. Okay, couple bits of housekeeping then. One. I haven't. We fired our first shot in the new feud just indiscriminately.
Yes.
We didn't actually aim it at our feud targets.
The 98.5.
Yeah, we just shot it off into the air and said, "Hey, BS."
Yeah.
But they don't know anything about that.
No.
Because I didn't get around to the tweet.
Right.
So, and that's the only way that we signal the beginnings and endings of our feuds.
Right.
Is our radio feuds is with a tweet. And I haven't done that yet because I haven't researched to see if like all the people on the BS have individual
Twitters?
accounts, even though it didn't matter because the people on the wake up call had individual accounts
Right.
that they never used.
No.
So I'm putting too much work on myself.
Yeah.
Also, I think I've decided just to keep things rolling. This is all just housekeeping. And it's good for you to know.
It
and
is.
It's good for us to share because we don't talk otherwise.
No.
This is it. We refuse to speak outside of the show.
That's why the show's so good.
I've decided that I'm just going to start rifling commercials up onto the SoundCloud without waiting to make like the images, like the thumbnails.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna toss them up there with stock thumbnails, and then once I have time, I will replace the thumbnails later. But we have 80 plus
It's more
commercials
important
now.
that the audio is up there.
Exactly.
Because if anybody who might catch wind that we're doing that and they hear, I want them to see the whole.
Yeah.
If they could see the whole catalog,
The whole
that'd
kit
be
and caboodle,
great.
the whole schmear. We have over 80 commercials.
That's insane.
Over the last 16 shows that we've made.
Damn, we're awesome.
Yeah, I'd like to think. Yeah, we're pretty cool. So rather than waiting for me to have the time to make the thumbnail images, which I enjoy all the ones that get made, but they take a little bit of time. Not too much, but a little bit. So I just want to start plopping them up there with just like a stock
I can do
van
it. I can do it
image.
too. I just
You can
need
do
the
that too?
login and
Yeah.
whatnot.
So we're going to do that. And this is kind of your last chance to get in on the Best of SAC, SAC Mag nomination phase. So the nominations close on June 11th. This is the 7th, 8th, or 9th, or whenever you're hearing this.
Yeah.
But this last run here, this week, is the last opportunity to get us on the ballot.
I hope we make it. I did my part.
Yeah.
Did you do your part?
I did.
Good.
Except when I initially did it, I did the nominations for Derg and for Chopper Tad just with their names,
Right.
without including the K.
Can you go in and
KUTZ.
redo it, or is it like a one time per email?
I think it's one time per email, but
Yeah.
I'll allow myself to use a second email just for a correction.
Sure.
Everybody else, you know what? However many emails you use on your head, be it.
Yeah.
I can't control your impulses.
Yeah.
You're out of my control. I'm not your dad, for the most part.
Can be.
Yeah, I'm your comedy daddy. No,
you go.
don't. That's
Yeah,
not.
that's good.
No, Milk has said that, and I try to avoid it.
Comedy daddy.
Yeah,
Hey, you
But-
wanna laugh?
but if you've got the time, if you haven't already gotten your nominations in, go to sacmag.com/BOS vote, and you can include the Van Full of Candy Show for Morning Drive Radio
Afternoon drive radio
and KUTZ for Alternative Rock Radio
station
and
and non-for-profit.
nonprofit organization.
Non-profit.
Stab Comedy Theater for Comedy Club, and our two. I mean, Derg, sure. Derg Buntmore.
Derg Buntmore.
He might get in there, but
That would be nice.
That's for a sports reporter, but traffic reporter is what we're really going for.
Yeah.
Chopper Tad -Lawrence. on, whichever way you want to include KUTZ 103.1.
Get him in there.
We want Tad to really get that. So nominations will be closing in a couple days. It's your last chance to get that in.
If you don't do anything else, do this one little thing.
Well, and also, it's not just about us. We're your entry into the Best of SAC voting, but there are so many other categories.
Right.
You can vote for all of your favorite things around town.
So many things. Restaurants, car washes, dog parks,
So many things.
thrift store.
Yeah. So let us be your entry into going to the site so that you can then give all the other things that you love the attention that they could deserve too.
Yeah.
So
Sacramento needs you.
Yeah, they do.
Sacramento really
Especially
needs you right now.
all the little nice things that a lot of people don't know about. Let them know about it. Help them know about it. And this is just the nomination phase. The actual voting will start in July, and you better believe.
And then the begging, really, we're gonna, you know what, we're gonna have all kinds of stuff for it.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe we'll just do one whole show where it's just it'll be like a telethon to vote.
Yeah. And we can go.
Right.
We can go through the rest of the categories too, and we can offer our own suggestions.
Yeah,
for
that
all
would
the
be
other-
fun.
We'll do a Best of SAC Mag edition episode, maybe.
Sounds like a plan.
It's sounding like that's going to happen. Oh, he's writing it down.
I'm professional.
It's happening. Notes are being taken. So yeah, other than that, not a whole lot of excitement in my week. Went out to the pools again.
Nice.
Trying to be active. And so I know you're working on the fitness as well.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'll talk about.
Yeah. I am in the struggle of I'm feeling better. I feel like I'm looking and just the size is improving.
Yeah.
But the them numbers on that scale will not budge.
Yeah, mine either.
Yeah.
So I signed up for this whole weight loss kind of deal through our insurance, our health insurance. So they sent me a scale, a digital scale that connects to my health app because they want to know everything. You know, they want to know everything.
Sure.
So my health app connects to the scale. The scale goes to the cloud. Somebody knows what's going on. So it's like every day, like I'll wake and I try to weigh myself first thing in the morning before I put anything in my mouth, any water, anything. So I'll get on and it'll be a specific weight. Next, and then I'll weigh myself at night just to see. And it's like, okay, I gained 2 pounds.
Sure.
And then in the morning, I will have lost 2 pounds without doing anything. It's just like I'm sweating and breathing out 2 pounds of. Anyway, that's my carbon footprint, I guess. So I'm committing now here in front of God and everyone. My goal is 30 pounds.
Okay.
Starting today, hopefully within 6 weeks?
Okay.
Four to 6
weeks. Wow.
Is that fast?
That's fast.
All right.
Well, I'm okay. You know what? Maybe that'll help me too, because generally my aim, the number on the wall is when I head out into the desert.
Okay.
Now,
so you have a target date.
I do.
Okay.
So that helps.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen this year. I'm so busy. I got to make money. I got to do so many things.
Yeah.
I may not make it out, but it's still
You may not go?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's possible. It's still it's like 80-20 at this point. We'll see if that continues to waver. But it's still the target date.
Right.
So we have a similar amount. We have a similar timeline. Maybe we should just make this a damn thing.
A weight challenge.
Yeah.
Weight loss challenge.
Oh, man. That could be a thing.
Let's do it.
Because,
30 pounds.
Yeah. But 6 weeks, that's a lot. That's 5 pounds a week.
Yeah. It is. But,
I'm trying for like the 2.5 months until I have to leave. That's still unreasonable.
So that's
fairly unreasonable.
10 weeks.
Close to
well,
that, yeah.
I've done those juice things, those 30-day juice cleanse when you don't eat or all you do is juice. And there's this whole program. One time I lost 30 pounds in 4 weeks.
Wow.
And it felt kind of weird. It was
cleansies,
super
yeah.
fast. Yeah.
Sure.
But I don't want to put myself through that because it's hard.
Yeah.
The first week is super hard. And then it's like you're just hungry all the time.
Well, and the thing is, I've done the low carbon, which is now keto, whatever. It's changed. So
It used to be Atkins.
it was Atkins. I was way
So
back
all
in the
it
Atkins
is
days.
eating protein.
Yeah.
And no carbs.
And that has accelerated things in the past. It is not doing it now.
No.
We got to catch up. Chad actually is giving us some advice in here.
Oh, live chat. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. And if you want to be a part of live chat, just join us Wednesdays around noonish.
Yeah.
That's when we record the show live. You can be here, twitch.tv/stabcomedy or stabtv.com. So,
What is Chad
so
have to say?
Chad says, don't look at the scale. Pay attention to how you feel
Oh, true.
and how your clothes fit. Your stamina for exercise, etc. Muscle weighs more than fat. That's what I keep trying
Right.
to remind myself. Muscle is weight. You build the muscle so that it can burn the fat, and
Right.
you weigh. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, see, and that brings up the point. If you're working, see, I'm not working out at the gym. I'm not gaining muscle, but I would. My thought is, if I'm just trying to get rid of this weight just by staying neutral of what I'm doing, I'm going to look at the scale. If I'm going to start going to the gym and lifting weight and gaining muscle, then I don't care. It's more of a, what does my stomach look like?
Yeah.
Right. So.
Well, he also says, yeah. So
And how do I feel?
exactly. So continuing on that, yeah, as you gain muscle, your resting metabolism will increase, which make it easier to drop the fat. Yeah. So it's you'll have the muscle. So it's kind of a weight gain first, but it's helping the weight loss faster. They worked at a fitness equipment manufacturer for a while, and remember, this was a big point from their trainers and dietitians is that, muscle is,
Well,
and
thank you for that.
And 30 pounds in 6 weeks is unhealthy. I agree, Chad.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
So he's asking, are you just doing?
Let's do 8 weeks.
Are you just doing calorie restriction? Is that what Chad's asking?
I'm kind of doing a protein only twice a day, and I'm putting juices in between.
Okay.
So I'm instead of just going full blown juice, and because it's not easy.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the protein in the middle, and so I'm kind of cutting it back. But the other part I know is I need to get out and walk and
Sure.
all that stuff.
Well, Mickey also had a similar weight loss plan that I had a couple years ago. Once after a bad breakup, was called the whiskey only diet.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it was whiskey only diet, but I used a time to focus myself, and that helped.
Yeah.
So
Those are good. Those are good.
Good
catalysts,
motivators.
right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm lonely now.
But all right, it sounds like
That's sad.
we
Sorry.
have a semi-official challenge.
All right.
So we're gonna have to.
And we'll figure out a way to. It's like when we check in every week, it'll be, hey, I lost so and so pounds.
And I weighed in this morning. Wednesdays are usually my weigh-ins.
Okay.
So we're all up
You
to
do
date.
weekly?
Yeah.
Oh, I do daily.
I try not to do it daily because it can just be demoralizing.
Well, this app that I'm doing, this program wants you to do it every get on the scale every morning.
Sure.
So.
And Chad, a little bit more suggestions. Not a professional, but if you add something, either walking, running, lifting, you'll see the change you want in your stomach faster. So, yeah.
I'm going to get one of those things that shocks you and just tape it to my stomach and let it shock me.
Sarah Green also has personal training starting next week.
Oh,
so we are we're all doing it.
Yeah,
We're all on
that's
board.
awesome.
The van fam.
Yeah.
We're going to make this van
Van
lighter.
full of fat.
We're gonna take some strain off these shocks.
Yeah. It does look like a lowrider when we're both in it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
All right, everybody. So that's us getting things started. We have a whole shmesh show.
Yeah.
A shmesh. A literal shmesh.
That's
I don't know.
that's a tech. That's
Yeah, it's a radio term.
Yeah.
So we've got to get out of our own way, get you to some commercials so that we can come back and do all the other gosh darn. We'll get you some news when we come back. Van Candy Show. We'll be right back.
Hey, you like soup? Well, welcome to the Soup Your Bowl, formerly the Soup Line, and formerly the Soup Kitchen. We had to change our name because people who lived in the Great Depression found it offensive, and we get it, so we changed. No big whoop. Now we're a football-themed soup restaurant, the Soup Your Bowl. If you like soups of all kinds, then this is the place for you. We have over a dozen soups available for you every day, including chicken noodle, minestrone, Italian wedding, tomato, New England clam chowder, regular chicken, Japino, French onion, gazpacho, navy bean, butternut squash, split pea, bisques, cream of mushroom, pho, potato, matsuba, miso, and bouillabaisse. So what you do is you bring your own bowl and we fill it up, hence the name Soup Your Bowl. It's your bowl, not ours. Bowls are expensive, and cleaning bowls is even more expensive. So bring a bowl, get in line, pick a soup, we fill the bowl, you're happy. We even have a secret menu that only our regulars know about. But if you become a regular, you'll know all about it too. You can order secret soups like chili, cake batter, fondue, curry, cereal, chicken pot pie, and even the super secret on the down low soup, koi pond. The Soup Your Bowl. Touchdown!
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
You know the Chew Factory is the area's premier endurance buffet, where amateurs and pros alike can rub chubby elbows while they try to muscle down the most baffling portions human innards have ever tested. But did you know that the Chew Factory is actually an officially sanctioned PE training facility? That's right, all the stars of the Professional Eaters Association, the premier competitive eating league, all test their guts at the Chew Factory.
Hi, I'm Dory the Tummy Jacobs, professional competitive eater. When I'm not setting world records in the highly respected sliced ham discipline, you'll find me here taking on the Chew Factory's infamous duffel bag full of pancakes.
97 Professional Eaters Association world records have been set within these walls. And if you break any current standing record, your entire party's check is 30% off. I ate a kiddie pool full of macaroni and cheese stuffed mini corn dogs and 14 feet of funnel cake in just under 17 minutes. I thought that might be a record, but it wasn't even close. I'll get you next week, Chew Factory. And don't forget to come out to the Chew Factory this Thursday and watch Melvin No Shame Conniff, record holder for Vienna sausages and tiramisu, as he attempts to add yet another record to his trophy case by eating 3 roller coaster cars filled with jumbo shrimp in less than 8 minutes. Discover your true potential at the Chew Factory Endurance Buffet, where it's all you can eat when we say it is, and not a bite sooner.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this important message. Did you know that there's a new show on the KUTZ radio? It's called Van Full of Candy. And listen to what they said last time.
What do we got on the show?
This is too hard. Why? This is stupid. Nobody even knows it.
Shame on you.
We have a high quality audience.
There's a smell.
It's mostly just sour milk.
And that's where people walk around naked, right?
I told you I'd be something, Dad.
Milk is more hydrating than water. That's weird. Say you went on a 5-mile bike ride today and you got home and you're hot and sweaty. Are you gonna gulp a glass of milk?
I mean, I get it.
For science. Any hoodles.
Yeah.
That's my milk story. Nature wants to kill you.
It does.
The United States is giving away lighthouses for free.
I want a lighthouse.
Dalai
Yes.
Lama.
We weren't going to forget that.
Dalai Lama.
We're influencers. This is for us. And you know why? Because we bribed people. And then Jason did not follow through on the bribes.
Yeah, we lied.
Maybe that's why.
You like that?
But,
like being lied to?
Okay, well, that's dumb.
Catch the Van Full of Candy show Thursdays, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. From the makers of Fire is Fun comes Roof Parachute! Running around laughing and screaming is fun, but sometimes your kids might need a little more adventure to really get their little hearts pounding. And that's why we created Roof Parachute! If you're sick and tired of your kids always saying,
I'm bored,
then it's time you introduce those little ingrates to the absolute fear of jumping off the roof with little more than a trash bag to break their fall. It's easy. Inside the box of every roof parachute is a 13-gallon garbage bag with the Roof Parachute logo emblazoned on both sides. Also included is an X marks the spot piece of cardboard that your kid tries to land on once they jump off the roof. Watch their faces light up with fear as they stand on the edge of the roof, looking down as you cheer them on. Learning to face their fears and knowing when to keep their mouths shut are just a couple of things that Roof Parachute can teach your kids. It's fun for the whole family. Roof Parachute! Recall toys.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy show. We copy our Spotify playlist to 8 tracks.
It's the only. Am I?
That makes sense.
It's the only true way to enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's what happens. You turn the headphones down, and then I can't hear myself properly.
All hell breaks loose
and
around
now
here.
it sounds like I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, it's all right.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy show.
Congratulations, you made it.
You made it.
You made it back.
You made it through all those commercials.
Good job.
How many of those goods or services did you purchase or partake in?
Yeah.
Lots, I hope. That's how we get paid. No wonder we don't get.
Yeah. Sad.
Alrighty. So let's get into the whole thing. We've got some news for you.
We sure do. It's 5 in 5. 5 headlines in 5 minutes. Make yourself sound smarter when you're talking to other people.
Yeah. It's nice. You don't have to actually be smarter. That's the thing. That's the
No.
thing that most people don't
Yeah,
get.
don't waste your brain space.
You don't have to actually be smarter.
Do what
Sounding
Einstein
smarter.
did. He didn't memorize anything.
Yeah. No. Who needs it?
A man falls in love with a voicemail voice.
Oh.
A Japanese man was arrested for calling a food company's toll-free number 500 times in 16 months. He wasn't calling to complain about the company's food. He simply wanted to hear the woman's voice on the automated answering system.
Okay. I think that's it's overstepping. Does he really need to be arrested for this?
I thought that was extreme.
Does he need to be arrested for love?
Yeah, it doesn't have details. I wish there was more to the story, but maybe he did some weird stuff. Because maybe he was leaving. Maybe he's leaving like lewd messages.
I mean,
I don't know.
but I don't. This guy doesn't. He strikes me as a romantic.
Yeah,
he's not here to cause a fuss.
Yeah, he fell in love with the AI.
He's just well. I mean, and it's probably not even an AI. Somebody probably recorded all the greetings, all the outgoing messages, all the menu and everything.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't know. I think that makes it worse. Actually, now that I mention it, I think that makes it worse.
Yeah. Well, here's another way to look at it. Here's another way to look at it. What if this guy knew the woman who did the voice and was in love with her? Maybe she passed away.
Oh.
And this is the only way he can reconnect.
Oh, no.
Good.
Now you've added a whole nother layer of potential sadness.
I just thought of it. I thought, my initial was, okay, this guy's just some weird creep trying to, but now it's like, it was the love of his life.
It's practically a Pixar movie at this point.
Yeah. Let me jot that down.
Oh.
Pixar. Okay.
All right, fine. We got to move on from that.
A car jumps 120 feet through the air after launching off the back of a tow truck ramp.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And I have a YouTube video link. If you can do it, fine. If not, but if not, go check it out because it looks like something straight out of the movies.
It was quite a thing.
The wild scene was straight out of an action movie, but it was recorded by a police camera. A tow truck had lowered its ramp to clear a car crash on a Georgia highway. But then a motorist came from behind and drove onto the ramp at 65 miles per hour. Her sedan launched high into the air, soaring 120 feet before crashing back down onto the freeway. The sedan twists in the air, landing on its side and roof and rolling after glancing off a car that was traveling in the other lane. A 21-year-old woman from Florida was driving the sedan and was taken to a Georgia hospital with what the incident report describes as suspected serious injuries.
I would assume you can take suspected out of it.
Yeah, it's when you see the video, you
posted
know
in the chat.
It is. There's some injuries going on,
and that was the thing. Was I didn't watch it a bunch. I didn't get forensic files on it.
Yeah,
and just really
I watched it
dissect
twice.
it. I watched it. I mean, because it looped, so I watched it a couple times. But on those trucks, it has. So it's not just the loading ramp. There's a post that goes behind the cab.
Yeah.
And went through that, and it was just
it like took the top of the cab off.
Yeah.
Luckily, the tow truck driver was out of the truck, but not far away from the truck. Because when you see the video, this car goes Evel Knievel, and the tow truck driver's like, he's right there, and he turns around.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
It was full on Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
It was real impressive.
It was.
It's impressive so long as everyone survived.
Correct. Hopefully nobody's seriously
The
injured.
second that becomes a fatality, it's all of a sudden, oh, you ruined it.
Yeah.
You ruined it. We were enjoying that.
Yeah.
Your stunt jump.
It's a meme.
Yeah.
You are the new Evel Knievel.
But no, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Because, people think about that. People think about.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
There's commercials about it too.
For sure. And you wouldn't think it would actually work the way you see it in the movies.
This one worked. It was like Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was
go
pretty impressive.
check it out.
Yeah.
Go look it up.
Links in the chat if you want it.
Alabama governor signs into legislation the naming of Yellowhammer cookie as the official state cookie. Students at Montgomery's Trinity Presbyterian School came up with the idea of a state cookie. Fourth grader Mary Claire Cook submitted the winning recipe, which includes pecans, peanut butter, and honey. She brought a batch of the cookies to Ivy for the bill signing ceremony. Alabama has a long list of official state emblems, symbols, including state, vegetable, nut, amphibian, and spirit.
Oh, the state spirit.
They have a lot.
I don't want to know about the state spirit of Alabama.
Yeah. Now they have cookie, a state cookie.
Yellowhammer?
Yellowhammer.
It's just pecans, peanut butter, and honey?
Well, that's some of the things that are in it.
Yeah.
That's all that they said.
They would express more. If that seems like a pretty
it's like
weak ass cookie.
It's like a granola bar.
It's probably crunchy too.
Oh,
I disapprove of crunchy.
Yeah.
If
Too
you give
many
me
nuts.
if you give me the option, if you Chips Ahoy me, I always
Soft.
want chewy.
Yeah.
Chewy is the way to go.
The soft ones.
I don't like a crumbly. No.
No.
And that just sounds like a mouthful of crumble.
Yeah.
Alabama, come on.
You can do better.
You can do better than the Yellowhammer with your pecans.
I don't even know what Yellowhammer is.
I don't know.
I didn't look that up. An Indian official was suspended after he drains a reservoir to retrieve his phone that he dropped in while taking a selfie. A government official in India has been suspended from his job after he ordered a water reservoir to be drained so he could retrieve his smartphone while he was taking a selfie. He's a food inspector. Rajesh Vishwas dropped his Samsung smartphone in Kurkata Dam in the central Indian state of Chhattisgarh. Vishwas asked local divers to jump into the reservoir to find the device, claiming it contained sensitive government data. But after the initial efforts to retrieve his smartphone failed, he asked for the reservoir to be emptied using diesel pumps. Over the next 3 days, more than 2 million liters of water were pumped out of the reservoir, which was enough to irrigate at least 1,500 acres of land during India's scorching summer. And that's it.
Yeah.
He was suspended.
It's nice to be able to abuse power.
Oh, and the phone didn't work once they got it out.
No, of course it didn't.
Of course.
Of course it didn't.
It was underwater for 3 days.
Yeah.
Come on.
Those nudes you thought you were protecting were already gone.
Yeah.
So don't even worry about it. But we have to basically lock this whole place down right now. Because
what's happening?
There's some talk in the chat.
Oh.
As chat does, they're chatting.
Okay.
They brought up the question. Now, I expressed my dislike for crunchy cookies.
Yes.
And they brought up, what if the crunch was a score bar? Well, that's not a cookie. And you go into a toffee, you go into a toffee bar knowing it's going to be crunchy. But this is going to turn bad. If we're going to go toffee bars, children, it's Heath all the way. 100 percentile.
Yeah.
Heath over score. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. If score is all that's available, I'll take it. Because I like a good toffee bar. But Heath over score every time.
I don't like toffee bars. They just stick to my teeth and it's horrible.
Yeah. but I'm just waiting for the backlash between.
And that's the ultimate crunch.
Yeah.
It crunches and then it sticks.
Well, if you've got bad toffee, or maybe it's good toffee.
No.
Actually, maybe the
Maybe
good
I don't
toffee
know how to
gets-
eat it properly.
I don't know, but Sketchy, don't bring Twix into this argument because Twix is a
What?
superior candy bar, and that doesn't have anything to
That
do with
has
it.
nothing to do with
But yes,
toffee.
Okay, so apparently these folks aren't going to be as riled up by the toffee bar
Okay.
discussion
Well, thank
because
goodness.
they're not throwing hands back.
All right.
Tulip and Troy, they're not. Yes, hold on.
Uh-oh.
You didn't know that there's even another bar? You thought Score was out there all alone? No. Get yourself a Heath bar. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
It's not my first pick. I'll just be honest.
That's fine.
I've never been a fan of the stuff that's stuck in my, like a Butterfinger.
Oh, Butterfinger's so good
Hate
too.
it.
But I also like the Heath Ben and Jerry's. The
There are little chunks in it, obviously.
Oh,
They just
so
get
good.
stuck in your cavity molars.
No, it's not that bad.
No, okay.
All right.
Yeah, last story.
Is that 5 already?
Yeah.
It only felt like 4.
Well, we talked about the voicemail love.
Yeah.
The jumping car.
Got that.
The cookies.
Cookies.
The Indian
Oh,
official.
the reservoir.
And
All right,
here is
let's
the
get
last
5.
one. A bear helps itself.
It's always a bear. Every week we've got a bear.
Yeah. Bears, they're out there. And I know we say this all the time.
Oh,
and we
nature.
need to do something about it.
Yeah.
We need to make
we need to do
make
something.
a button. Well, we don't need to be active. I'm just saying for the show, we need to have some kind of sound effect.
We got to
for
start building our drops. We gotta have-
Nature is trying to kill you.
Exactly.
All right. A bear helps itself to cupcakes from a Connecticut bakery. Scares employees.
Well, that's adorable.
A hungry black bear barged into the garage of a Connecticut bakery, scared several employees, and helped itself to 60 cupcakes before ambling away. Workers at Taste by Spellbound in the town of Avon were loading cakes into a van for delivery on Wednesday when the bear showed up. Some of the employees yelled at the bear to get it to leave, but it charged at them and they ran away. The surveillance video shows the bear dragging a large container of cupcakes from the garage into the parking lot where the bear ate 60 cupcakes. One of the bakers finally got the bear to leave by honking their car horn at it.
Sure. Oh, now
60.
I just want 60 cupcakes.
5 dozen cupcakes.
Oh, man. I can't say anything about the story because I'm just stuck here
Yeah, cupcakes
wanting
are good.
cupcakes.
And he was not going to be turned away.
Yeah. Well, good cupcakes are good.
True.
Now, see, I've been, I don't know. I've been semi-anti-cupcake
Well, when
for a
you
long
say
time.
good, do you mean like the high-end craft ones?
Well, just that aren't dry garbage.
right. Okay.
It just, and still, even a good cupcake, I still just take the top off and I'll eat this if necessary, the
Yeah.
bottom, but it's all about the frosting and,
Oh,
and,
okay.
the muffin top.
The top.
Yeah.
You
those-
know what I saw recently on, I don't remember, it was an actress. I don't know who it was, but she took a cupcake, like you just said, you take the muffin top off. She then flipped
Oh,
it
yeah, yeah.
over
I
and
have
made
seen
a
that.
sandwich out of it. And
That
I
is-
have never tried. I'm going to try that.
That is a good way to salvage the otherwise useless bottom of a cupcake.
Yeah.
To make yourself
But if
a
the
cupcake
bottom
sandwich.
is super moist and good, you don't want to throw it away.
No. Yeah.
If it's like a dry muffin, just throw it away.
A nice, super moist cupcake, yes. But a dry ass, muffiny nonsense, blech, no. So that's the thing. There's a margin of error for cupcakes.
There is.
Yeah.
And that was News 5 and 5.
Oh, that's a fair question. Doc X actually finally able to join us. They're not usually here for Van.
Hey, Doc X.
Asking how did cupcake bakeries become a thing? When it reached this point where less cake is somehow more. Well, I mean,
It's
don't-
like pizza by the slice.
Yeah.
Right? You
And
go in,
also-
you grab a couple slices, boom.
yeah,
You don't
'cause
have to go
sometimes
in and
you
get
don't
a
want
cake.
whole- You don't want a whole cake.
Get a cupcake, just shove the whole thing in your mouth and you're done.
But also, don't let me blow your mind with the idea of cake pops,
Oh, yeah.
Doc. That's even less cake.
Yeah. Starbucks is doing that.
Yeah, but no, that makes sense. That makes sense. You get your piece by the slice. You don't want a whole pie.
Yeah.
You don't want a whole cake.
No.
You get your cupcake.
You just want to be gratified in the moment.
Well, cupcakes are also the next step after You can trace like a history of snacking
Sure.
for the last 10 years. Of there was frozen yogurt by the ounce.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was the cupcakes, and then there was the cookie store. Well, Cake Pops
No,
fell in there somewhere.
I think cookies was way back, like
Well,
Mrs. Fields.
There was Mrs.
and-
Fields, yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like after the cupcakes, it
Otis
seemed
Spunkmeyer.
the more gourmet cookies,
Right.
But it's I missed the frozen yogurt by the ounce. That was a great boom. I was there for
there's
it.
still a few around here.
Yeah, but we used to be lousy
everywhere
with frozen yogurt by the ounces.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've gone. I don't know if Big Spoon's still in town. Do we still have a Big Spoon? We had like
think
2
so.
Big Spoons.
No.
At one point.
I think they're not corporate now. They're mom and pop shops.
Well, they also suffered a little bit from from the last 3 years of COVID business.
Yeah.
Not wanting people to be able to dip scoops into shared communal troughs of toppings. Maybe that
grabbing
was
a handful of gummy bears.
But they were already on their way out before that.
Yeah.
That was just
Sadly.
kind of the final
It
nail.
was a big flash in the pan.
Let's see. Just cupcake. This whole trend of where cupcakes have to look like things that aren't cake.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a whole thing. I'm just catching up with the chat. All right, more cupcakes, but also a hot guy behind the counter. Okay.
Oh, well.
There was a cupcake shop with good cupcakes, but also a hot guy behind the counter. So
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
that'll
Sex sells.
that'll improve the flavor of anything.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was in Seattle. Okay.
Well, that's where all the hot guys are.
Oh, that's where they keep them.
Yeah.
That is just to hand out a stack of flannel shirts and
They ship them there.
yeah. Oh yeah, they don't. They've had
They
to
give them
import
a beard and a flannel and send them on their way.
just a gift basket of beard oil.
That's right. And they go off to their modeling contract.
Ugh. Now you're making us feel sad about the ugliness of Sacramento.
Yeah, thanks. whoever said that.
Yeah, way to go, Troy. Thanks.
Yeah. So
Jeez.
now, to make it worse, I want to go eat some cupcakes. So I feel good about
We
my
just
ugliness.
want 60 cupcakes.
Yeah.
to
And
just-
you know what? The whole weight loss challenge?
No, it's off.
Done.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Where's somebody look up a gourmet cupcake place around here?
Yeah.
And I'm still looking for that poutine burger.
Get them Ubered over here.
There's supposed to be I don't know if there is one in
poutine
town.
burger. Okay.
We got to talking a couple weeks ago on Inside the Box about poutine and a poutine burger.
Yeah.
It sounds fantastic.
Well, yeah, it's gravy and French fries on a bun.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I assume there's a
with
burger in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And cheese curds. Why does everybody keep forgetting the cheese curds?
I don't know.
People have told me there's not cheese curds. That's a cornerstone of poutine. You know what? We're going off on a tangent.
If you don't know your poutine, then you're a poutine.
Yeah.
Pootie.
Idiot. We've got too much to do to go off on tangents, so we got to head out to the next break. Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. The Van Full of Candy Show. We'll be right back after this.
Do you have an old-ass family member that is just too old to drive? Are you afraid to tell that curmudgeon that it's time to give up the keys to their car? Then call us now. At 1-800-WE-HATE-OLD-PEOPLE. We'll do the dirty work for you. We'll go to their house, take their keys, slash their tires as a secondary precaution, make them cry, point at them, and cut their driver's license into little pieces with very sharp scissors. At 1-800-WE-HATE-OLD-PEOPLE, we'll take their independence away in the most respectful way possible. 1-800-WE-HATE-OLD-PEOPLE.
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
Hey kid, you wanna go anywhere? You wanna do anything? Crack blockchain vaults of digitalized magic currency with just a few hella cool lines of code while wearing a tiny padlock necklace and a floppy asymmetrical haircut? Do you want to be able to swivel around in your desk chair, cool as hell, and growl at some suit-wearing idiot through your toughest smirk? I'm in. Then bro, it sounds like you need a semester at Cool Hackers Cool Hacking School. Black hat, white hat, gray hat. You could be whoever you want to be. I'm Steinox 42069-80085, a plaid hat hacker. What does that mean? It means whatever I say it does. At Cool Hackers Cool Hacking School, I'll teach you how to hunch over a keyboard and squint at a screen while lines of code scroll up at unreasonable speed before the hella impressed onlookers behind you, and then you can tell them they don't even have to pay you because you already transferred your fee from their offshore accounts. Cool shit like that. So if you want to get started at Cool Hacker School Hacking School, just mutter something pouty at your keyboard while you're stuck in your dead-end bullshit job. Then look up. I just typed something rad and mysterious on your screen, and then you're in. Cool Hackers Cool Hacking School. 80085 boobs.
Hey, Van Full of Candy listeners, Jason here, and I just wanted to thank all of you for your support and for listening to our silly, silly show. I also want to let all of you know that you can now listen to the Van Full of Candy show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever podcast app you like the most. No judgment. So if you missed a show or you just want to relive the episode where we said that funny thing about that stuff, then you're in luck. And if that wasn't enough, we also have our parody commercials over on SoundCloud. So if you just want to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop without all the mouth work, then head on over there. And if you have any ideas for commercials that you want us to do, please email them to us at vanfullofcandy@gmail.com or leave us a voicemail on our hotline at 802-468-7822. Don't worry, we won't answer it, so you don't have to actually talk to us.
Attention. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with Me Not On Screen Enough glioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Me Not On Screen Enough glioma is a rare condition linked to being in a popular band in the 90s that was in regular rotation on MTV and not getting enough screen time in your music video because you weren't the front man or front woman. This rare condition usually only affects the backing members of a band, mainly the bass player or keyboardist. We understand that the front man or front woman are usually the best looking, and that's why they get the spotlight. But we also understand that the not so cool people like you are the ones who make the music sound so good. And that's why Me Not On Screen Enough glioma is a condition that needs to be taken seriously. Exposure to limited music video time may have put you at risk. Please don't wait. Call today for a free, completely non-legal consultation and financial information packet. Me Not On Screen Enough glioma patients, call now. 1-802-468-7822.
You're listening to Jesse and Jason on the Van Full of Candy show. From the Van Candy region of France, everything else is just sparkling radio.
Yeah. Don't be fooled by that bottom shelf nonsense.
Why is it Jesse and Jason? That's who wrote that one.
I mean, that's how we.
It's not even alphabetical.
It just rolls.
J-A is before J-E.
It's true.
So we're gonna need to change.
Oh man, we've got a power struggle.
You're listening to Jason and Jesse. It doesn't sound right.
No,
Jesse and Jason.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, right.
It's just. It had nothing to do with importance.
Sure,
it was just the flow. Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy show, everybody.
We're not bitter.
No, not at all. We're doing okay. We're just going to do that. Sorry, I was just keeping track of things. I actually, if you'll give me a
thank you for all the
second.
input in live chat.
Exactly,
we are going to start taking some serious notes.
Well, that's the thing. And, I was in the middle of trying to pull up my radio show commercial brainstorming folder,
and that's why we're stumbling right
so that
now.
I can copy some of these
stumbling
ideas.
And bumbling.
I still have to get you Cuomo's. He has a full script. It's ready to go.
Okay, I'm going to write it down.
Yeah. So
I guess we're just working behind the scenes today.
Right now. So Tulip had some.
How do you spell Cuomo?
Had an idea for like a missed connections, if that's even a thing anymore.
It used to be on.
It was
on
Craigslist thing. Yeah. All right.
I think they got rid of. I don't know if they got rid of it. Anyway, I used to like reading that because some of them were obviously fake.
Well,
it was funny.
All right. Sorry.
Dead air.
Yeah, I was just reading the chat, getting caught up on the chat. Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy
Is that commercial script for me?
I was gonna give it to you.
Okay.
Because he sent it and I wanted to actually like punch it up and edit it and stuff, or just use it as a jumping off point, a starter for an idea. Okay. And it's actually mostly just there.
Right on.
It would just be arranging deck chairs.
Let's do it.
So you can have it.
I wrote it down on pencil and paper.
Yeah, and I have it
with
copied over here somewhere. Guys, you're not here for the behind the scenes. You're here for the actual show, the professional operation.
But since you are here live, you get it.
Yeah.
Because we may that stuff like that might get edited out because
For sure.
if you're not here, you don't get to.
We got to smooth out all the wrinkles once it goes to air.
Hella wrinkle.
And there's no transition there. I was going to say, speaking of smoothing out wrinkles, no, there's nothing.
Yeah.
We are just going to get you into the entertainment calendar.
Okay.
So that you can have some idea of the fun things that you can do around town.
Yeah. You don't even have to think about it.
No, we give it to you.
Gosh.
Specifically so you don't have to think about it.
Wow.
So let's get into it. Let's take a look at this week's Van Full of Candy entertainment calendar. Brought to you by the Boys Beverage Company and Extra Duty Adult Diapers for Tough Guys. Now, here's some of the entertaining events happening in and around your area this weekend. Friday night, head on down to Buffalo Hanks for Biscuit Pie Trav and the Pan Scrapers, 42 Gun Salute, Chaw McGraw, and Bazooka Clem and the Whatnots. Then over at Purple Lightning, get an earful of Helium Pinochle, the Dirt Bike Clergy, Mortimer Elegance and the Two Wipe Kings, Viper Clash, and Quinn Dynamo and the Eargasms. I forget some of these bands sometimes, and they're just good times. Then, all day Saturday, it's Sparkle Fest, a celebration of all things sparkly. Is it magic? Sure. Is it superheroes? Don't see why not. Wizards, fairies, dragons, fireworks, cool rocks, some kind of neat metal thing, a ball of aluminum foil, it doesn't matter. If it's sparkly and cool, it's celebrated at Sparkle Fest. Don't think too hard about it. Just have fun. Bring your favorite sparkly things and show them to other fans of sparkly things. You just made a new friend because you have something to bond over. Can Sparkle Fest get any better? Did we mention the free bags of sequins and the metallic paint pins every attendee of Sparkle Fest gets just for hopping up? No? Well, now I did. And now it's even better. Sparkle Fest, sucker. Then, Sunday afternoon, join the Super Pep crew as they attempt to set the world record for jumping jack high fives. What's a jumping jack high five? Well, it's a lot like it sounds. Two people jump up, flaring their arms and legs, like doing jumping jacks. And at the apex of their jumps, connect in midair with a high five. And the Super Pep crew is looking to set a new world record for jumping jack high fives. Depending on how many people come out, they'll attempt to set both the records for the most simultaneously performed jumping jack high fives and the most jumping jack high fives performed by a group in an hour. Either way, come out and help be a part of history with the Super Pep crew. Participants will meet in the Grocery Behemoth parking lot beginning at 1 p.m. with the record attempts scheduled to begin around 3. And that's your Van Full of Candy entertainment calendar for the second weekend of June 2023. Yeah, I forgot about
so many things.
Mortimer Elegance and the Two Wipe Kings.
Yeah.
I don't know. That just got me.
If you can hit that two wipe, you got a clean colon.
Just the Two Wipe Kings.
It's awesome.
Oh yeah, Mr. Sparkle will definitely be at Sparkle Fest for sure. All right, let's see where we go. Oh, recipes.
Time for recipes. I don't know if I have music for that. Do you have anything over there?
I don't know. How about we go with?
Yeah, that's it.
There we go.
How is it? All right, I'm going to read you some ingredients, and you're going to tell me what the ingredients make.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready for this? We're going to start easy.
Oh, and Julep, I'm sorry, interrupting again. Asking for another commercial that we already have. This is why we have to get them all uploaded to the SoundCloud so they'll know that we have these commercials.
Yeah.
They're asking for a commercial for a school or education of some kind.
We have
that's the Coverdale Tech Educational School College Tech Institute.
Yeah.
We'll play that again someday.
We have it.
All right, let's do it. Food. Recipes.
All right, here's the ingredients.
Won't interrupt anymore.
1 egg roll or wonton wrapper.
Ooh, okay.
1 mozzarella string cheese stick.
Liking it.
And that's it.
Oh, that's it. That's what's it called? I like these. Actually, well, no, I just like the more basic. I like a cream cheese wonton.
Okay.
So good. So this just sounds like a mozzarella wonton.
What else would it be called?
Well, let's give the...
With the word mozzarella in it.
Let's give the chat a little bit of time. I don't want to get ahead of them.
All right.
But
oh, that's
okay.
right. 150 points.
150 points. Oh, And we have
what
available for everyone.
That's right.
The blank PDF score sheet.
Fanful
I
of
finally
Candy.
made a link for it.
Yeah. Oh, where?
Yeah. It's at fanfulofcandy.com
Oh,
/
nice.
VFOC scoresheet.pdf.
Well, look at you.
So yeah, it exists.
Go there, download it.
and
print it.
I'm gonna get the link and everything.
Yeah, look
just
at
so I can
us.
drop it in the thing. But yeah, I finally got around to that.
Good for you.
We maybe should do something with the website. It's been a while.
Yeah. And it's outdated.
It still looks good.
I mean, it looks good. We need to finagle where
Yeah.
things go, and you know how websites work, right?
Sure.
However they work.
Oh, is that not? Oh, wait. Score sheet. Oh. Is that not how it's? Oh.
It's time
All right.
for recipes.
So, give them the,
Do we need
the rundown again.
One egg roll. Okay. One egg roll or wonton wrapper and one mozzarella string cheese stick.
Very simple, very straightforward. It sounds delicious.
Yeah.
I
How can
want
it not
one.
be?
I want a pile of them now.
And you cook them. You deep fry 'em.
Well, yeah, one
Okay.
would hope. So we've got egg mozzarella, mozzagilrella, just a mozzarella egg roll. What is it?
You can have points for that.
All right.
It's called mozzarella sticks.
Oh, well, that's
non-breaded,
Okay.
obviously.
So
it's the
that's-
2-ingredient mozzarella sticks.
I don't know.
Normally they're breaded.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, does that save something? Does it, because breading and a wonton wrapper are probably similar in calorie content. Maybe it's maybe
it might
it's
just
gluten.
be easier to make it.
Is there not gluten in a wonton wrapper? Maybe it's a gluten-free mozzarella stick.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. All right. On to the next recipe. 1 15-ounce package Oreo cookies. 1 8-ounce package cream cheese softened. 1 package white chocolate chips melted.
Oh. All right.
Well,
that's it.
You know what? I don't think we should play this anymore if we're doing a weight challenge because I want all the goodness.
This is
now.
problematic.
Yeah.
It is not helpful. So a bag of Oreos.
Yep. Cream cheese. Softened. And a package of white chocolate chips melted.
Okay. Then yeah. And yes, dear Lord is the appropriate response in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. This, I think I've got my answer.
Okay.
I'm still trying to pull up if you just go to the homepage, there's a link. If you just go to vanfulofcandy.com. But I'm trying to post the link. I'm trying to share the link.
Share it. I think this music should just be on all the time.
Yeah.
This is where it is.
This is good times.
I'm grooving.
Just a little bit of noodly jazz.
Yeah.
All right. So, I think that's plenty of time for everybody to be drooling over this concoction.
Yeah, it's way too much time. It's only 3 ingredients. Oreo cookies, cream cheese, and chocolate chips. White ones.
Okay, there's the link. For some reason, maybe it's case sensitive. So you have to have exactly that. But there, you can finally get your score sheet.
Get it while it's hot. Right out of the oven. There's only 1 ingredient. No, there's 2 ingredients for the score sheet.
Yeah.
8.5 by 11 piece of paper and some ink.
Yeah. And a couple colors in your toner cartridge.
That's right.
All right. So we got Philly cheese Coreo. I think that's just an Oreo cheesecake.
The correct answer is Oreo cake balls.
Oh, cake balls.
They're cake
so we got
balls.
more cake balls.
Yeah.
We talked about cake balls, and they just happen to show up in recipes. What do you know?
What do you know?
That is amazing, but they sound delicious.
Yeah.
Oreo cake
You
balls.
just wad them up in your hand.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is problematic.
All right. 8 eggs.
Okay.
Half cup, half and half cream.
Okay.
1 cup shredded cheddar cheese. 1 cup chopped, fully cooked ham.
Sure.
Half cup onion. Half cup green pepper.
Okay. All right. bunch of eggs,
Visualize.
some cheese, some half and half.
Yeah. Eggs, cream, cheese,
Or
ham,
cream, sorry.
onion, green peppers.
Okay. I mean, sounds like just a big old omelet.
Okay.
But 8 eggs.
You may want to get more specific.
Probably. We've got omelet in there. Oh, and yeah, cake balls. Yeah. I didn't hear a pastry tulip, because otherwise I would go with that. Okay, we got a couple answers. Got several. We've got quiche.
Okay.
But yeah, I would have thought there was some sort of like, don't you need like a crust or something for quiche?
Yeah.
Spanish omelet, rancher's omelet.
Getting warm. Getting warm.
Yeah, I don't think nothing read there that it's huevos rancheros.
No.
But so Spanish, home on the range omelet. So you know what? I did much better in recipes the first time we did this.
Yeah.
So I don't. I don't know. I would go with, yeah, not rancher's omelet. There's another term.
There is.
But you'll probably tell us.
Full points if you said omelet.
Oh, well, we got omelet earlier, yeah. But what was the...
Plus 50 if you said Denver omelet.
Ah, Denver. That's what we were looking
the
for.
old Denver omelet.
8 eggs? That seems excessive.
Yeah.
That's like a party omelet.
Well, yeah.
This is an
You're
omelet
making
for
it
share.
for 4 people.
I guess. Well, that makes more sense.
How are we doing on time?
How many more you got?
I've got an endless supply.
Let's do one more.
Give me 1 second.
Another recipe. Denver omelet, of course. Of course.
All right, here we go. Last one. Or not.
Or not.
Half
maybe.
cup milk.
Okay.
1 vanilla bean.
Ooh.
Half cup sugar. 4 egg yolks. Pinch of salt. 1.5 cup heavy cream.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Milk and heavy
vanilla
cream?
bean, sugar, egg yolks, little salt, heavy cream.
What? I feel like I have. I don't know. Oh, yep. I think Poor got it. She got in there quick.
Oh, okay.
So we'll give everybody else a chance. And one more time around on this smooth beat. It's a good thing we had some stock music.
Yeah.
Just in case we needed it.
Yep. That's how we do.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to go through this one more time.
Yeah.
Half cup milk, 1 vanilla bean, half cup sugar, 4 egg yolks. Pinch of salt, 1 1/2 cups heavy cream.
Okay. So we have the two schools on where this could have gone, whether it was whites or yolks.
Okay.
Apparently that's the difference. I don't know enough, but
I guess we got Gordon Ramsay in the chat.
Well, Tulip was saying it would be meringue if it was egg whites.
I see.
But I believe Poor has it with custard.
That's incorrect.
What? The?
It's how you prepare it.
Oh.
This is homemade vanilla bean ice cream.
Oh, yeah, the salt. There was the salt in there.
Not to say that answer was wrong, but that's not what this answer was.
I guess if you go the extra mile, then you get ice cream. But if you don't put it in the freezer, it's custard. I don't know.
Yeah.
See, you know what? I liked the last time we did recipes because it made it seem like I knew more about food.
Yeah.
This has just exposed me for the liar that I am.
Well, you guys get a little cocky.
Yep.
I'm going to jerk it around.
Oh, I don't know if that made it better or worse.
One
All
more?
right.
Or are we done?
We are over. Yeah, we've got so much to get to. We should probably
we'll save some recipes for
because
next
we
time.
have a thing in here that if I saw correctly.
Cut.
Ah. Well, yeah, because you were waiting for me. You have to pull that out. I couldn't turn that down. So you'll do that in the edit.
Let's do.
We can do it. Does that track have to go all the way through now?
Yeah, because I don't know how to. It has to go through. Sorry,
That's
guys.
all right. That's all right.
Let me hit the old
hit the
mark
edit
button here.
I
don't know how that happened.
How
this
long
is a
is
little
that
bit.
track?
It's almost done.
Okay.
A little bit more behind the scenes, and quite
All
actually, I forgot I had to read it too. So
that's all right. So we'll
This
just.
is what happens when we do new stuff.
We'll just go out of the recipes. I'll give an outro to recipes, and then you'll start because then you'll fade the recipe music out. All right. Well, that was recipes, and I feel dumber about my food. But let's.
That's
let's
okay.
Head
That's
on
okay.
over to.
Those were a little tougher.
They were. They were a little harder than last time.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up. It's time for a quick joke.
Oh, we got a thing.
A woman calls her doctor and says in a panic, "Doctor, my child has swallowed a magnet." The doctor says, "Don't panic. The magnet should pass through his system soon."
Okay.
The mom says, "How will I be sure?" And the doctor tells her, "Stick him on the refrigerator. When he falls off, you'll know." And that was quick joke.
Jason introducing the first of the secret segments tonight. Just a quick little joke.
Little quick joke.
Yeah. Jason was apparently rifling through a thrift store, found a 1950s joke book.
That's right.
And
now I'm going to
share
share
some.
them with you.
Yeah. Fill in more content. Oh, and speaking of
Yeah.
more content, guys, we have so much to do. We're gonna come back with a couple voicemails. We got points to give away.
Yeah.
We got sports.
So
all
many
sorts of things. But to get there, we got to go through here. Van Full of Candy Show will be right back after this break.
If you want a truck that's going to make sure everybody what sees it is going to know you don't around. A truck that tells every limp on the road to with you at their own peril. A truck that you fuel up with a cold shovel and drive straight off cliffs just to show gravity where it can stick it. Then you want the 2023 Gunk Earth Ultra Duty F650 Nut Tap Edition. With the aerodynamics of two bricks on a skateboard, the 2023 Gunk Earth rides with the smooth comfort of pushing a dumpster down a flight of stairs. Gunk's extra lock-in one-wheel braking system makes every intersection a deal with the devil. And the Earth has got all the candy, standard. 3 trailer hitches just because. An engine you won't normally find outside of a tugboat that'll roll coal in all 13 gears. And enough torque to pull the butt cheeks off a brontosaurus. If you want a truck that's gonna tell the road to go itself, then you want the brand new 2023 Gunk Earth Ultra Duty F650 Nut Tap Edition. If you ain't driving a gunk, then brother, you can bet that empty sack of yours that a gunk's driving you.
This is Mickey Rat, your custodian here for KUTZ 103.1 FM, Freeform Sacramento radio station, serving Midtown, downtown Sacramento, bits of East Sacramento, bits of West Sacramento, and some surrounding areas depending on where you are and how good your radio works.
If you never thought that you were fancy enough to have a chandelier in your home or apartment, then think again, because the good people at the Chandelier Shack have made them affordable. We use only the best broken glass from wine bottles and beer bottles and sometimes liquor bottles. We paste them together lovingly, elegantly, and put them together with wires and glue so that everyone can have a chandelier. Even one in your garage, one in your bathroom, one to hang off of your other chandelier. We're located on Hammer Time Road, next to Just Your Typing School.
Hey everybody, listen to the Van Full of Candy Show. If you want to get in contact with us, be a part of the show, you can join the live chat as we're recording the episode live on Stab TV. You can email us, vanfulcandy@gmail.com, or you can give us a call. Leave a voicemail, 1-802-HOT-STAB, 1-802-468-7822. Leave a voicemail. We'd love to hear from you. Maybe we'll play it on the show. Of course we'll play it on the show. At Van Full of Candy on Instagram, Twitter, so many ways to be a part of the show. Drop us a line. We'd love to talk to you.
Hey there, pal. Were you hurt doing something really stupid? Is all your pain and suffering completely your fault? Think you got nowhere to go to get the compensation you think for some reason you deserve? Don't worry, dummy. I got the answers. Just give me a call. I'm pretty sure I paid the bill. Ha ha! I'm kidding you. I know I paid the bill. I'm Nicky Gallarici, and I'm the guy what's gonna sue you for you. You think just because you're the only person responsible for what happened to you that you can't sue the pants off somebody to get your financial reward? Shows what you know and why I'm the lawyer. I'll take you to court, put you on the stand, take you to the cleaners, and get you everything you're owed. How? Don't you worry about how. The American legal system don't know from which hand's cupping his balls and which one's picking his pocket. What matters is I've done this for a couple guys now, so I got this pretty much figured out. So you want to get what's coming to you for what you did to you? Then you want Nicky Gallarici. The law offices of Nicky Gallarici, located in the strip mall on Durham Boulevard, right between Skeevy Ernie's Massage Palace and the TV Dinner Gourmet Gastropub. Nicky Gallarici. I'll get you your money from that scumbag what did this to you. You! That's the Gallarici Guarantee.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy Show. Objects in mirror are behind you.
I mean, where else would they be?
I don't know.
Don't have a mirror in front.
I don't pay attention.
Then you're just flashing light in people's eyes. Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy Show. Yeah.
Welcome.
Safety on the road. That's what the Van Full of Candy Show is all about. Especially if you're listening to us while you're driving.
Yes.
So be safe out there.
Put your phone down or put it in a little car mount or Bluetooth it. Do something safe.
Yeah.
Don't be staring at
one
it.
of those vent mounts
Quit
or something.
texting us.
Have you got a suction cup mount on your windshield?
Yeah.
For all those people with the older cars, where you don't have the good stereo.
Yeah.
And you have to suction cup mount your phone to the windshield.
I always just threw mine in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
And connected it to the tape, the cassette tape that went in to pretend it was a CD player.
Oh, I had one of those. I tried the suction cup mounts.
And they don't work.
Always,
they'll work for the first couple weeks, and then it's like...
But then it's just got this honking thing sitting in the middle of your windshield.
You can't see anything.
That doesn't seem safe.
No. It's counterintuitive. It's like you're trying to be safe by mounting your phone, but then again, you're blocking the vision of when you're driving.
Yeah. So not so good.
Whatever.
Hands-free, but also vision-free.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy Show. We've got some voicemails.
Are you kidding me?
We've got the voicemails.
I am so happy to hear these things.
It's crazy. You guys actually called.
Thank you.
Oh, I keep forgetting to switch back to the studio.
You love us.
Yeah.
You must absolutely love us.
Yeah. And if you want to call so that you can have your voicemails played,
give
us a call, 1-802-HOT-STAB.
Yeah.
1-802-468-7822.
Yeah. See, now if we had a button, we could do that. But we're not. We don't, because we
have to take notes of all the drops that we need.
Let me make a note.
Got the pen and paper over there. So we got a couple voicemails. This is a return caller. Starting things off, they're referencing a news story from a couple weeks ago. You know what? I'll let them tell you.
Let them do it.
There we go. Here's Chadlet. Here's Chad.
Hey, it's Chad. I am calling because I have listened to a Van Full of Candy from like 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, at the start of it, you guys were talking about why car makers are taking AM radio out of cars, and you were saying it's because it's like they're cheaping out on stuff.
Yeah.
That's actually not the case. It's actually a physics problem. So the electronics that make electric cars work interferes with AM radio reception. So, well, maybe ultimately you're right. They don't want to spend a bunch of money trying to figure out how to make an AM radio work on an electric car to get around that interference. But at least that is the like upfront reason. So Yeah, that's been rattling around in my head for a bit, so I wanted to get it out before I forget again. All right.
Well, I'm glad we had the outlet for him.
Thanks for getting that out.
But you know what? That's not good enough.
Nope.
That's not good enough.
Nope.
AM radio was here before an electric car.
Yeah.
Or actually, I don't know.
It was before cars.
Maybe there was, I don't know, all the electric car manufacturers that were erased from history. But that's
you would think the technology to run an AM radio in a car is so minute.
Yeah. You wouldn't think, I mean, I guess, sure, let's let AM be obsolete and replaced by the newer thing. But why? You know what? I didn't do the research.
Me either. And you know what?
The fact that whatever is running electric cars is screwing up AM radio.
Sounds like they know.
But
sounds like they did the research.
At the same time, well, no, that's a different problem.
How about this?
Yeah.
You buy the electric car, it doesn't have AM, but you throw in like the old banks used to do. You get a toaster. So when you buy the electric car, they'll throw in a little AM transistor radio that you can suction cup to your window.
Yeah.
And you can listen to that clean stereo sound of the AM stations.
I mean, I guess people don't have to have AM radios in the car. They can just pull up, because with cars now, if you have an electric car, odds are you've got your Bluetooth connectivity and all these sorts of things. You can listen to whatever station through your phone, through the car, not even through the phone anymore.
Well, and the truth that I remember the story being, the concern was AM will work when everything else dies, right?
Yeah.
But with the way technology is with your phones, you get Amber Alerts, you get weather alerts. But if all of that crashes and you rely on AM, then you better hope you've got your little transistor in the car.
I mean, it should still be like a backup. So maybe it's maybe it's just a thing that it'll turn on when it's got its own watch battery power supply, so that if the car craps out
the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like a little flash drive.
We're just trying to fix electric cars for you. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm just just throwing the AM out with the bathwater.
Yeah.
This is okay. And Chad joined. Either they were just lurking the whole time, or just chimed in as they were. Their call was going on there. Hey, Chad, thank you for pointing that out.
Yes.
It doesn't make it better.
No.
And we still hate it, but that's mostly because we're old.
And the truth is, if it gets to the point where you're relying on AM because the world is going to hell, it's too late at that point anyway. It's like, who cares?
And if we're back to relying on AM or stuff like that, your electric car is probably not going to be serving you a lot.
Right.
I mean, are you going to pull it out and mine nickel out of your battery?
No.
It's not going to help you.
Right.
So AM will be much more valuable than your dead ass electric car. So is all I'm saying.
Invest in AM
radio. I'm saying, yeah. Everybody, put your money into AM radio.
That's
now.
right.
And then we got another call. I don't know. I think this was from Doc, but it didn't. That's what I thought the number was. But then they got to call in, and
let's just hear it.
You might recognize our caller.
Hello, friends. And Stavro Blofeld here. On behalf of all of us here at the Special Executive for Counterintelligence, Terrorism, Revenge, and Extortion, we would like to wish everyone a happy Pride Month. We at Spectre value all our employees, don't we, Kitty? In fact, here in my secret lair beneath... Oops, almost gave that one away. Can't make things through these world's intelligence services. Where was I? Oh, yes. Down in the lair, instead of the normal yellow jumpsuits, everyone will be wearing festive rainbow ones to show our support. Although for security reasons, we won't have a Spectre float in the local parade, we will be holding our own down here, using my sonic impeller cannon as a float. Which, while I'm here, I should remind the UN that if we do not receive $21 million in uncut rubies by midnight, will be used to pull the moon out of orbit and crashing down onto the earth below. But the party will still be going on in here.
Wow.
Mr. Fix has promised to DJ, and you haven't failed me yet, have you, Mr. Fix? You will play It's Raining Men for me, won't you, Mr. Fix? Excellent.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
And hey, do you know who won't be celebrating Pride Month? James Bond.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I'm just saying. So happy Pride Month from all of us here at Spectre.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Oh, thank you.
While it lasts.
They're misunderstood.
Yeah.
Like evil mad scientists, they're misunderstood.
Right.
And you know what? $21 million, small price to pay to avoid having the moon pulled into the earth.
Yeah, and that ties into AM radio.
Yeah.
It all works out. And the origin story of a hero and a supervillain, they're pretty much the same. It just depends what path you go on when you get there.
Yeah.
And quite honestly, the misunderstanding is on both ends.
Everybody's the hero of their own story.
Right. We just choose who we think is good and who we think is bad.
Yeah. And really, we're not even choosing. Society is telling us who's evil and who's
That's
good.
right. Because they dress them in certain colors and play certain music when they're on the screen. We're just sheep people.
Yeah.
We're just sheeple.
But I mean, yeah, I hate to say it, but Blofeld's probably right. I don't think Bond.
No.
I don't think he celebrates that.
Maybe in the new Bond.
Well, maybe.
The old Bond, no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, thank you. Thank you for checking in from your underground lair.
Yeah.
Spectre calling in. That's good.
It sounded like the quality of the connection sounded like it was like across the pond or something. It was. I'm trying to figure out where they're located. And they almost gave it away.
Oh yeah, they almost let slip.
That was an international call for sure, and maybe even like underwater.
Yeah. We do have to get to Who Wants to Win Millions of Points though.
Who
because
wants to win
we've
points?
Already had so much of this segment taken by our voicemails, but you know what? We'll take that every time.
I'd rather play voicemails than play games. How about that?
We will bump all of our segments for voicemails. You just give us a call, 1-802-HOT-STAB, 1-802-468-7822. But let's get over.
Yeah, and see how fun that was?
Yeah.
And you can hear yourself.
It's fun. We like the participation, even though we don't agree with some of the points made by some of the callers.
Yeah. But
it's not Chad's fault.
No.
It's not Chad's fault.
No. It's the car maker's
Chad
fault.
didn't design the electric car interference in AM radio.
No, not at all.
Radio Gaga, everybody.
But I feel like he's attached, or they're attached to it somehow.
They've got, like, big electric car has got their fingers in Chad. I'm sorry I said that.
Maybe they got stock in that thing. All right. Who wants 1,000,000 points?
Let's do it. We probably got time for a handful of questions.
All right.
So grab your blank PDF score sheet. There's the link again in chat.
All right.
Grab it, vanflicana.com/VFOC scoresheet.pdf. It might be case sensitive.
And don't forget, in this game, you get 150 points, but you can use a 50-50 lifeline. Ask the audience.
Sure.
Ready? Here we go.
Let's do it.
From 1964 to 1985, who asked you not to squeeze the Charmin?
Oh, yeah.
Was it Mrs. Potts, Mr. Rogers, Mr. Whipple, or Mrs. Fields?
Yeah, we got this one.
Who didn't want you to squeeze the Charmin?
And referenced in one of Peculiar Albert's best tracks. That you better squeeze all the Charmin you can while this person is not around.
I see.
So we've got it. Chad's got it.
We got Mrs. Potts, Mr. Rogers, Mr. Whipple, Mrs. Fields.
Yep. We've got C, Mr. Whipple.
That's correct. Along with stints on shows like Bewitched, actor Dick Wilson made over 500 commercials for the Charmin toilet paper brand. As an ever diligent store clerk, he urged customers to avoid squeezing the merchandise.
Don't squeeze the Charmin. Don't.
He's there. And
Whipple will come down hard on you.
He will probably hit you with a broom or something.
Whipple is a two-wipe king.
All right. Yes. The two-wiper. Man, I'm envious of a two-wiper. Nadia. Here we go. Next one. Nadia Comaneci.
Yes.
Was the first gymnast to ever do what at the Olympics?
Okay.
Get a perfect 10. Finish with a broken ankle. Win an Olympic gold medal. Or forfeit her position. Nadia Comaneci.
Well, we know Carrie Strug was the ankle.
All right.
Did Comaneci have to forfeit, or was she the perfect 10? Can't remember.
You want a 50-50?
Oh, but Sketchy's going with the broken ankle.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? For the audience, let's do a 50-50 for the audience.
Okay. Win an Olympic gold medal is not correct.
Okay.
And forfeit her position is not correct.
So you've
got perfect 10 or finish with a broken ankle.
Okay. Well, maybe Carrie was just biting Nadia's style with that broken ankle.
Maybe.
Okay. We got time for, it looks like 3 questions because we got that to do. We got sports. We got so much to do in this segment. So we got one more question after this. Let's see if we can keep climbing the points ladder. If we can be a million
this is
points.
An easy 450 or 450.
Okay. I'm going to go with, okay, you guys are going with the broken ankles, apparently. I'm going perfect 10. I think it's wrong.
Perfect 10 is correct.
Hey, boom.
During the 1976 Olympics, Nadia Comaneci turned heads when she became the first gymnast ever to score a perfect 10.
Nice.
During that same year, she won 3 gold medals and scored an additional 6 perfect scores.
Eesh.
Wow.
She's out there crushing.
Wow.
Well, you have to. Otherwise, you get melted down back in Russia.
That's right. Next.
Yes. Final question.
Which of these birds has the biggest brain relative to its size?
Look at the big brain on this bird.
Ostrich.
Okay.
Hummingbird. Sparrow. Or eagle.
And it's proportionate. It's the biggest brain.
Biggest brain relative
to its
size. Correct.
Okay. I think I've got mine. Yeah. So much still to cram in. And you know what? Perfect amount of time. We're doing it. It's almost like we know what we're doing, guys. Okay. One more time for him.
Which of these birds has the biggest brain relative to its size? Ostrich, hummingbird, sparrow, or eagle?
It seems like the most obvious, given compared to its size in proportion. I'm stuck between hummingbird and sparrow. I'm going with hummingbird.
That is correct.
Crushing it.
While an ostrich brain might be bigger than a hummingbird brain, the hummingbird has the biggest brain when compared to body size. Hummingbirds might be small, but their brain makes up 5% of their mass. And that
check out the big brains on that hummingbird.
Was Who Wants a Million Points?
I do. And I'm on my way. I get to come back next week because I got all 3 of those questions right.
And you have your printed... Hang on a second.
Oh, what's going on?
Hang on. Can we cut that?
Oh, okay.
One of the managers is in my ear right now.
Okay.
Hang on a second.
Why do you get that? Nobody's talking to me. That's...
Apparently there's a news flash. Hang on.
Okay.
They're piping something.
Let's get it in here.
This just in.
Okay.
A study found that drinking large quantities of diet soda can do as much damage to your teeth as meth. Unfortunately, you don't get the street cred.
Back to our studios.
All right.
Wow, that was...
That's important breaking news.
I'm glad we're tapped into that news outlet now.
Yeah.
So
they must have come in from 1740. I assume. Our AM.
That's the only thing it can be.
Our AM affiliate.
So what do we learn from that?
Station.
We don't drink Diet Coke, or
we do more meth.
Yeah, because either way, your teeth are going to suffer.
It's a tough call.
So who cares?
It's really a tough call.
Yeah.
Like regionally, it's less of a tough call, probably.
Sure.
But all right, we have got to finish cramming everything we got in. We got sports. Let's head back. We've already got one check-in from KSTB 1740 for the news check-in.
Yeah.
Let's head back out to get some sports going. Oh, it's not that long, is it? Oh, wait. Are we up? Well, then.
This is...
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Hang on.
That's the raw sports. That's why it was so long.
Oh.
Damn it.
I thought I did final.
I might have downloaded the wrong one.
Okay.
So hold on,
guys.
We've got a couple edits that we're gonna make on this show.
Behind the scenes again.
Oh man, see, I think I downloaded the wrong one. So you already have it in the show folder? Oh
yes.
Biscuits. I should have just gone with that.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
If you just listen to me,
I knew
stuff
the
will
breaks
go a lot easier.
I knew the breaks were in the show folder, but yeah, I downloaded the wrong one. I downloaded the wrong one. I don't see it. No, see, it's not in the show folder. Just the outros are in the show folder.
It's in segment.
There's just show outros. There's no segments.
No.
There's just show folder.
Van full of candy.
Oh, there's segments.
Segments.
Well, that was show.
Traffic.
That's sports.
Or sports.
All right. 6, 7. Let's do it. All right. Let's re-intro that. Sorry. This is why we're not a live show yet. Like not an over-the-air live show. This is why we pre-record. All right. So you'll stitch this together. Yep. So, we did have the news check-in from, I assume, that was our 1740 KSTB AM sister station.
We'll have to look into that.
But we're going right back out to him with a check-in on sports.
This is Dirk Buntmore bringing you the KSTB 1740 AM Sports Desk, sponsored by Delvin's Confusing Foods. This week, try Delvin's hand-pressed flat waffles with a side of steamed olive skin-wrapped pizza rolls. Only $6.99 per cubic foot, and only while supplies last. And here's the latest from around the world of sport. In mixed martial arts, super light middle bantamweight champion, the Angry Vole, Yuli Krevnikov, rebounded from an actual, literal, clinical decapitation at the end of the third round to fend off challenger Ali Muskduster Reynard, ultimately claiming a TKO victory late in the fifth. After controlling much of the early rounds, Yuli found himself bisected from his neck and shoulders by a perfectly placed rising knee thrust from Reynard. But fortune smiled on Krevyenkov as he was saved by the bell ending the third round. Yuli's corner team worked frantically between rounds, first to retrieve Yuli's head from the third row of the Platinum Deviants Casino Resort Sportsplex, and then to expertly reattach it to his floppy, blood-spurting spinal column. The fourth round was rough for the champion as he attempted to regain control over his motor functions, but by the middle of the fifth, Krevyenkov had managed to regain his faculties and ultimately downed Reynard with a flurry of devastating elbow strikes. Yuli spoke to reporters after the fight in only rapid blinks and intermittent table slaps on the medium scrum table. Meanwhile, in the pie fight quarterfinals held in the Bonkers Barn in Plano, Texas, Mr. Squizzle, the Yuck Yuck Canuck, outlasted 447 other clowns, jokesters, fools, japesmen, buffoons, jesters, punchinellos, harlequin, monteblancs, farceurs, funsters, and merrymakers to advance to the World Pie Fight semifinals to take place at Pizza Carnival's Tupelo location this weekend. All of the standard implements were employed in this battle of professional bozos, including countless seltzer bottles, rubber chickens, joy buzzers, floppy shoes, never-ending scarves, comical eye pokes, and the veritable bunches of banana peels. Mr. Squizzle is advancing to a field of 88 other semifinalists, moving on from 46 other quarterfinals matchups. And that's all for the KSTB 1740 AM Sports Desk, sponsored by Delvin's Confusing Foods. Try Delvin's world-famous 15,000 spider egg omelet and all the peppermint bark you can punch. So until next time, I've been Dirk Buntmore, hoping your balls are never foul.
Oh, that is a very confusing food. 15,000 spider egg omelet. Oh,
it's like the honeybee milk.
Yeah. Oh,
it takes a lot of work.
We've got all these insect foods. I didn't even notice. They're cropping up. All right, everybody. We've got so much show still to cram into this last segment. But to get there, we got to go through here. Van Full of Candy Show will be back after this break.
From the makers of Hide in the Bucket comes Catch the Cactus. Watch your kid's face light up when they unbox the 4-foot cactus and supplied tweezers. The goal of the game is to not drop the cactus when it is thrown at you. If you drop the cactus 3 times, then you lose, and the player with the most catches wins. The players who lost have to pull the thorns out of the winner's body before they can pull the thorns from themselves with the supplied tweezers. Your kids will learn that sometimes winning is just as bad as losing. Catch the Cactus. 2 to 6 players. Recall toys.
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
It's the holiday season again, but really, when isn't it? And did you forget to send a card to an important loved one because another special occasion just slipped your mind? With so many holidays out there nowadays, it happens to the best of us. Or it used to. That was before Forget Me Won't. Never forget to send a card on that next birthday, anniversary, or any other federal, state, or local holiday ever again with the Forget Me Won't automated greeting card delivery subscription service. We remember the holidays so you don't have to. And setting up your Forget Me Won't account is simple. Just sync your social media calendar reminders in your Forget Me Won't settings, and before you know it, all those special someones in your life will be begging you to forget them. But you won't. It's not allowed. Forget Me Won't is an uncancelable service, and billing is swift, precise, and non-refundable. Your Forget Me Won't account will be passed down to your children, and so will its burden. President's Day, Armed Forces Day, Flag Day, Step Family Day, even Cyber Monday. We have a card for them all, and we'll send one to every one of your contacts forever! Forget Me Won't. Show the people that mean the most that you're thinking of them absolutely every day. Forget Me Won't.
Tired of the confusing annual fees, interest rates, and credit limits of your current boring credit cards? Well, you won't have to worry about any of that with a new CHAMPSA Expedius card. Charge all you want, no cumbersome limits or restrictions. Buy as little or as much as you like every month. And then sometime around the first of the month, a CHAMPSA Expedius representative will arrive at your home and challenge you to combat. All you have to do is be able to defeat your CHAMPSA Expedius agent in hand-to-hand combat, and your account is settled for the month. The size and skill of the CHAMPSA Expedius representative sent to your home will depend entirely on how much you spent that month. Spend a little, your agent visit should be a piece of cake. Spend a lot, well, then you're in for a fight. If you should find yourself defeated by your CHAMPSA Expedius representative, then everything you purchased that month will be hauled away in the debt collection van. And when it's all gone, your bill is settled, and you can begin charging up again immediately. So if you're looking for a line of credit that's a little more exciting than the other guys, apply today for a CHAMPSA Expedius card at www.champsa.com/apply. Or call a CHAMPSA representative right now at 1-802-468-7822. That's 1-802-468-7822. The CHAMPSA Expedius card. Financial responsibility doesn't have to hurt, but that's up to you.
You're listening to Jesse and Jason on the Van Full of Candy Show. We're the wind beneath your truck nuts.
Yeah. Oh, and you can bet that that gunk Earth lover,
the 650.
Yeah, it's got like at least 4 hooks already prepared for your.
Yeah, you got a gold, silver, bronze, black one. You got them all, and they're all just dangling.
Yeah, and they've all got the Punisher logo on them.
True.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy Show.
Hey guys, or folks,
everybody.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, we have to get you to your counter programming. We heard the entertainment calendar earlier. Well, it can't all be fun and games. It seems like it should be,
right?
But sometimes it can't. So, in the name of equal time, we're contractually obligated to give you this week's Van Full of Candy boredom calendar, presented by Cardboard Knee Pads. The feeling of security with absolutely none of the security. Cardboard Knee Pads. Now, here are some of the sad and boring events going on this weekend. This Friday evening, the Stiff Upper Lip Brigade presents Ye Old British Food Fair. In it, join the stiff upper lippers. I'm not going to be able to say that apparently. As they present a celebration of all things boiled, gray, and arguably edible. Do you enjoy old world flavors that remind you that now is actually the better time? And the better time that others think was the better time was actually constant suffering and sadness? Mushy, flavorless, and bland. Food from a black and white era that doesn't benefit at all from being presented in living color. Ye Old British Food Fair. In it, bring your senses of sight, touch, and hearing, but you can leave your taste and smell at home. They won't be needed at Ye Old British Food Fair. Then Saturday afternoon, it's time for the quarterly Grumble Bums meeting. Do you have a gripe, a grouse, just some general annoyance that you want to get off your chest? Sure. You can mutter about it to yourself and in a park while aggressively whipping fistfuls of day-old rolls at ducks. Or you can share your gripes with the Grumble Bums. The Grumble Bums quarterly meetup is a safe place where people can come together in the spirit of complaining with other like-minded grouches, curmudgeons, and general miserable bastards. Notebooks and other written materials will be allowed for those who cannot remember all of their gripes off the top of their head, and absolutely no refreshments will be provided in case you needed a starter gripe. And this Sunday evening, join introspective and generally gloomy people around the globe as millions of folk participate in silently recognize Global Mortality Minute. This Sunday is Global Mortality Minute, where at 9:03 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, the world stops, closes its eyes, and focuses on that silent darkness, always awaiting, just inside our heads. Is that what awaits us? Will we just blink out of existence? Will everything I have done my entire life amount to little more than a momentary blip on the radar of history? Contemplate these things and so many more during World Mortality Minute this Sunday at 9:03 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Find yourself a nice quiet place to remind yourself that you are absolutely temporary. And that's your Van Full of Candy boredom calendar for the second weekend of June 2023.
Well, that timed out perfectly.
Yeah, I like it when it does that.
Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of things I did not know.
Yeah, a lot of things I don't want to know.
I do like the curmudgeon one.
Oh, sure.
I'm definitely going with that. Because I think somehow I'm an official member without even knowing it. But
yeah, a card will arrive in the mail.
Right.
You don't have to apply. It's just someday it arrives and you just nod. It's just, yep,
right.
That makes sense.
It's like when that AARP thing, it's like, you're of a certain age. Now you get all this stuff.
Yeah, it's what they pull your membership out after they finish the prostate exam. It just pops right out. Oh.
Are you curious about the things you don't know about?
Yes.
Then you've come to the right place. These are 2 things that you did not know yesterday.
Okay. What didn't we know?
Number 1, the world's first online wedding held on a CompuServe CB simulator channel in 1983 was celebrated by George Stickles and Debbie Furman. The second thing, the official state drink of Nebraska is Kool-Aid.
Nebraska.
And that, my friends, is 2 things you didn't know yesterday.
Nice. So I zoned out. I was checking out the chat. What was the CompuServe?
The world's first online wedding in 1983 was held
83
on a CompuServe, a CB simulator channel.
Wow. CB simulator.
Yeah. That was pre-internet.
They had in 83 on CompuServe, they simulated the Citizens Band.
That's right.
That's pretty amazing. And Doc, Stroke of Midnight, when they turned 50, Facebook started hitting them with AARP ads. Of course. That's how it works. And Kool-Aid, state drink of Nebraska.
Nebraska's official state drink is Kool-Aid.
Those are 2 things I absolutely didn't know yesterday.
Me too.
That's amazing.
I can't find this or that. Is it on there?
Do we have a...
I found it.
We got it. So many edits today, guys. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. All right. New knowledge. We didn't know any of those things. And now we're going to really...
You're going to find some things out that you didn't know about yourself.
Yeah. We're finding out more things. Okay.
All right, kids. This is This or That.
This is where we dive deep into the us, into the self.
That's right.
Where we really figure out what we stand for.
And it has nothing to do with, nor is it even closely related to, Would You Rather.
Not sure why you would even bring that up.
No. So don't ever bring that up again.
It's not a thing.
Let's just jump into it. You ready? Do we need a...
Yeah. Take deep cleansing breath.
Yeah. Let it out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. This. Have a pet skunk that sprays you once a month. Or that. A pet porcupine that quills you once a month.
Okay. This... We've had a lot of easy this or that. Well, no. You know what? I don't know about easy.
No.
And I don't know about a lot. We've had some no-brainer this or that.
True. But when you say easy, it's the ones you don't have to really deep down get in your soul to figure out.
This one seems pretty cut and dry. But
oh, really?
But I don't know. Oh, well, I guess I'm wrong because over in the chat, we're split.
Oh, wow.
Because Sketchy says skunk.
Wow.
And Doc says porcupine quills are worth some money to artists, so they'll take that one.
See, and that's the selfish spin.
Well, it's
also... I want to get quilled to make money. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
No, it's also, helpful to local artists.
True.
How else are they going to get quills? You've got a porcupine that's going to quill you every month.
Right.
You might as well pass that on.
Yeah.
Pay it forward. I have not had the displeasure of being like directly sprayed, but just the indirect drive-by contact spray is plenty enough for me to know I do not want that.
Well, there's a different level as far as...
Oh, I would imagine if it's like actually on you and like directed, that's a whole other thing.
So
Probably
6 months ago,
in the skin.
My dog got sprayed, and when it's a fresh spray, that's a different... So the dead skunk smell.
Sure.
Which is bad.
Yeah.
But the fresh skunk spray is a whole different animal, and it's disgusting, and it's strong, and it makes your eyes water. All I know is that I don't ever want to get sprayed, let alone every month.
This or that does, this has really woken the chat up.
Oh,
so
good morning, chat.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
So apparently porcupine scars also look badass.
Oh.
So that's something.
What if you just leave them in? You walk around with them, like leave them in your back.
You just start becoming a porcupine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're absorbing the porcupine's power.
Then you get some street cred.
Then you can poke them back eventually.
That's right. And then you become the porcupine pet.
Oh, apparently ER trips with porcupine quills get you over your deductible real quick. So, but Sarah says, on the flip side, porcupine quills are barbed. So that hurts. Yeah, but that's a temporary hurt.
Ouchie.
That's a momentary hurt. It feels like the hurt on my brain and olfactory senses would be much more hurty, much more long lasting.
Well, then you have to ask how many quills are coming out each time.
Well,
with a skunk spray, you're just getting sprayed.
You were just
Are you
sopping.
getting one quill or 10 quills?
All right.
That it doesn't play into my answer, but it can play into other people's answer.
And Doc living the high life in Alaska with no skunks, no snakes, nothing venomous.
Wow.
But at the same
bears.
time, there's that, and just the environment wants to kill you.
Right.
So
You can't even go out. You can't even go to the store without potentially dying.
Yeah.
So there's a payoff.
It's, in a weird way, it's America's anti-Australia.
It is. It is.
It still wants to kill you, but just in very different ways.
Yeah, and it's a little colder.
Yeah. I'm going porcupine easy on this one. That's
what I'm doing as well.
Yeah.
Next. This, talk like Yoda. Or that, breathe like Darth Vader for the rest of your life.
Okay. You know what? Pugs go through life just fine.
Yeah.
Breathing like Vader. I don't know that I could put up with myself for an extended period of time if I talked like Yoda.
Yes.
I would probably become mute. And
yes, I agree. Because even when somebody does it as a joke, just once.
Yeah, it's just,
it's like, shut
What are
up.
we doing?
Come on.
Is this happening right now?
Right.
Do I have to pretend I don't hate you until you leave?
Right.
No, none of that.
No.
Now, if this carries over into like, because the one solution for it is just you don't talk a lot, and that's fine. But if it carried over into like typing, like texts, and just writing in general, then that's a whole other level of
it says
unpleasant.
Talk.
Yeah,
it's pretty specific as far as
sure. Well, I mean, if it said like speak, because texting is talking a lot
Right.
now.
So I'm
it's-
guessing it's your voice, but with the question.
Okay.
You just you talk backwards.
Yeah. The twisty talk.
Twisty talk is the official term.
Yes.
Of Yoda language.
Pretty sure that's listed in script notes.
It is
from Lucas. I don't. But then breathing like Vader.
I know my answer, but go ahead.
Might make it difficult on loved ones. Like if you're trying to sleep.
Yeah, you're 100% CPAP machine.
Yeah, exactly. Just walking around
But
with
you
a
sound pretty
sleep
cool.
apnea mask. Well, there is that too.
That's
you sound
some
like James Earl Jones.
So if you had porcupine quills and you sounded like Vader when you
Okay.
breathe, that's some serious.
You sold me.
That's a new character.
You sold me.
Yeah, that character's fighting the Terminator.
Doc in the chat, father was from Greece, said the whole sentence structure doesn't matter as long as the ideas are there.
Okay.
So that's a pattern of speech that he's used to. Sure, I can see that, but at the same time, I don't want that for me.
No.
So right now, we're going to be covered in porcupine quills and breathing real rough.
Yep.
I think that's the direction.
That's where I'm going.
We're both on that same wagon.
And another part I didn't think about. Do you get to have the helmet? Because the way wasn't there a unit inside of this helmet that helped him breathe?
Yeah,
that
it was
way?
like a whole respiratory thing. That was the point of the suit.
So
partly.
yeah, that's just another thing to think about. All right, next this. How many more? How much time do we have? All
Let's do one more. Because then we can head out and have enough time for commercials and come back and goodbyes. So let's get one more.
Well, I'm going to hand select this one.
Yes,
then.
please.
All right, this one.
Mm-hmm.
This. Sneeze chocolate or that. Your tears taste like cheese.
Well, depending on your diet.
Yeah. Either way,
your tears might also.
it's a win-win.
Yeah, your tears might already taste like cheese.
True.
Just salty and briny, depending on how well you take care of yourself.
Sure.
By which I mean to say, I think, given all the cheese
think
that
you
I
already
eat,
have that?
I probably have cheese tears.
Okay.
So not too far off. But sneezing chocolate. Now, one would imagine it's the consistency of snot. But if it was just like sneezing the little nuggets, the little Hershey,
You got a Hershey
bite-sized-
kiss shooting out of your nose.
Yeah, just all those little mini bars that come in the yellow bag.
Yeah.
That sounds more painful, but
yeah, the initial sound is like, ooh, I want to sneeze chocolate. But then if you go through the mechanics, it's like,
yeah.
It's like when you blow your nose into a Kleenex,
Yeah.
is it you got chocolate syrup?
Well,
and
yeah.
is it okay to put in your milk at that
Then
point?
you just sneeze into an ice tray. And you put it in the
smart.
freezer,
True.
and then
There
you
you
got
go.
little chocolate bars.
Yeah.
Doc's going with the sneezing.
I'm torn between this one.
Then you can get your sneezes all over people, and they can't get upset because you're giving them chocolate.
Oh.
So sure, there's that.
But then you have to explain. You have to go through the whole like no, it's okay. I'm not
No,
a
taste it.
zombie.
Go ahead and taste
it. Tell me what it tastes like.
Go ahead and taste my snot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might not be a power to share.
Yeah.
That might be an at-home thing.
Yeah.
You'll have to stay home when you got a runny nose.
Yeah. You save it for the bedroom.
Yeah. I guess this is this is coming down to, would you prefer your bodily functions to be sweet or savory?
Sweet or savory. The things that come out of your head.
Yeah.
What would you like them to taste like?
Yeah. Here's some loose, wet chocolate. Enjoy it. Just
give me that strawberry.
Lick
Come
my
here.
nose.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go chocolate snot.
Okay.
I think I got a chocolate snot.
Yeah. I was leaning towards that because
I mean, it's a tough call.
I don't want the liquid cheese.
No. Well,
the
well,
watery.
Okay. Shit. Oh wait, we've got to edit that. Shoot. Now that you've turned it that way,
It's not cheese coming out of your eyes.
Well, no, I was gonna say now that because you said liquid cheese, now if I cry easy cheese, then that's a whole other thing. I just dab my cheeks with crackers.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just have Ritz on you all the time.
Yeah, and just be sad about things a lot.
Yeah.
Oh man, now I'm even more torn.
Watch some sad rom-coms.
Yeah.
No, rom-coms.
Just some weepies.
Yeah.
Just
I can't think of the movie reference right now.
All right, so I still I think I go with cheese.
All right.
Unless I just have like.
So you want your tears to taste like cheese.
Unless we've just got My Girl and Up and all these things just on a loop so that I can get some cheesy.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm going with sneeze. I'm going with chocolatey sneeze.
Oh. I thought you changed.
Well, because I don't want to watch sad movies all the time just to crack
go
on
buy
my face.
Go buy some.
Yeah, just get a can. All right. See, I was so shook by the idea of weeping easy cheese that we had to go edit that, guys. You'll hear it. You probably heard the edit. All right. Well, that's this or that.
That was this or that.
And we are rapidly running out of show.
Isn't it nice?
It's so
just to have it all bow tied and handed to you. No.
Hey,
for those people.
Okay.
Those people.
You guys.
And you people listening in your car right now.
The show keeps growing and we keep getting more stuff. This rundown over here has so many things.
Yeah. We need a third hour and possibly a third person. We need somebody to do all the nonsense.
Oh, we're good with our tech. But yeah, we're growing. We could easily be a 4-hour show, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Could we do it daily? I don't know. But just watch out, BS.
BS on 98.5. We are coming for you.
Coming for you, Bailey and crew.
Yeah.
You're not even important enough for me to remember your names. No, I'm sorry. That's mean.
Kind of rude.
And I'll try harder to remember your names.
They're still in the industry.
If we're gonna feud, then I should put a little more effort into it. I apologize. But yeah, let's get out of here. One more break, and then we'll come back for goodbyes. You're listening to KUTZ 103.1. This is the Van Full of Candy Show. We'll be right back.
Do you need a reminder to set your reminders? Well, then you need Squeeble. Squeeble is the reminder app that reminds you to set your reminders. Squeeble won't set any of your reminders for you, but it will learn your day-to-day routine and remind you to set your own reminders. Never miss another hang with friends, to take your afternoon pills, or to make that important phone call thanks to Squeeble. Just open your Squeeble app and allow permissions to let Squeeble listen in the background. That way Squeeble will always be listening and can hear whenever you say that you should really set yourself a reminder for anything. Then before you know it, you'll hear that familiar Squeeble chime, and you'll never miss a thing again. And don't worry, the Squeeble listening function is very discreet and automatically deletes everything that's recorded that wasn't a reminder every 60 seconds. So, oh heck, what was I saying? Oh, that's right, download the Squeeble app today. Available in the WUFCO App Store.
Greetings, citizens of Kutzville. My name is Mr. Torrance, and I wanted to let you know that I host a weekly show with the lovely and talented Sandy Graves on Thursdays and Sundays from 8 to 9 p.m. called The Dark Room, right here on 103.1 KUTZ FM. We play a wide variety of new and old, post-punk, dark wave, industrial, electronic, synth, and many things in between. If you're sick of commercial radio and hearing the same mainstream songs and commercials over and over again, then keep your dial set to 103.1 KUTZ FM and tune into The Dark Room on Thursdays and Sundays from 8 to 9 p.m. For more information, go to kutzfm.org. Thanks for supporting Sacramento's only free-form radio station, 103.1 KUTZ FM.
Are you thirsty? Really thirsty? But you don't have time to lift a beverage to your mouth? Then it's time you check out the Thirsty Now Hydration Delivery Service app for your smartphone. Never be thirsty again. For just $12.99 per month, we will quench your thirst wherever you are. Just download the Thirsty Now app. Enter your credit card number, and you're on your way to complete hydration. Our fleet of repurposed fire trucks will quickly show up to your location and douse you with the beverage of your choice. Whether you're at the gym, waiting at a crosswalk, or in a business meeting on the 20th floor, we will knock that thirst right out of your dry throat. Thirsty now. Get hydrated.
Not responsible for broken teeth or concussions.
Hey, Van Full of Candy listeners, it is time once again for the 2023 Sacramento Magazine's Best of Sac. You get to vote now and nominate your favorite business for this year's Best of Sacramento, and you have until June 11th to do so. We hope that you will consider the Van Full of Candy show for Morning Drive Radio and Afternoon Drive Radio. Also for radio sportscaster, traffic reporter, and then KUTZ FM 103.1 for alternative rock radio station. Thanks again for listening, and we hope that you vote for us in the 2023 Sacramento Magazine's Best of Sac.
This week at Bumble Floop's New Adventurers Discount Outfitters. Level 1 wooden swords, only 10 gold. Basic healing potions, they're a bargain at 5 gold apiece. Plan on raiding the cursed spider caverns? You're going to want to stock up on antidote. And this week, generic antidote is just 8 gold per vial. And if you stumble upon any items that you're too inexperienced yet to wield, we'll buy anything you bring in from your adventures. How can we afford it? Selling nothing but level 1 swords? Don't you worry your pointy little ears about it. Dragon's Tooth two-handed battle axe? We'll take it. Shrieking Hydra onyx mirror shield? We'll take it. You can't use it, but you can use the gold we'll pay to get you a nice set of leather armor and a wooden shield, both together for just 20 gold. So come on by Bumble Floop's New Adventurer Discount Outfitters in the village of New Beginia. Mention this ad and get some rope and a candle free with your purchase. It's dangerous out there, so stop by Bumble Floop's New Adventurers Discount Outfitters first, and you'll be slaying toothy rats and sluggish bats to make any princess proud to be rescued by you. That's the Bumble Floop guarantee.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy show. What's your second wish?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe crackers for my eye cheese.
Yes.
Now, if you didn't listen to the last segment, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy show.
And if you didn't listen to the last segment, what the hell is wrong with you?
Shame.
Yes.
Where have you been for the last 2 hours? And when I say last 2 hours, I mean last 2 hours, because we're back with just enough time to say goodbye.
That's what we're doing.
So thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. A couple things you can do. One.
What?
Always throw money at cuts.
Yeah.
Always be cutting. That's ABK.
ABK.
You know what? And actually, yeah, I take that one back too. Don't always be cutting.
No.
But go to kutzfm.org/donate. Throw them a couple bucks, or get something from the merch store. You can get a shirt.
Yeah.
You can get a mug.
This.
You can get
tote
bags, one would assume. All sorts of things.
Yeah. Undies?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe. I hope so.
But do support in any way that you can. And while you're at it, you can go to gofundme.com/Stab Comedy Theater. We're trying to get AC and expand our beer license.
Yeah.
Our home here.
That's fund
Stab
with a
Comedy
D.
Theater. Yes.
Go fund me.
Go fund me. Also, it's your last chance to get us nominated for the Best of Sac voting.
Sac Mag.
SacMag.com/BOS vote.
We want to be in there.
Please. That'd
Come
be great. So morning drive, afternoon drive, alternative radio station for Cuts.
Comedy theater.
Comedy theater for Stab.
Nonprofit for Cuts. Sports.
Dirk Buntmore.
And traffic.
Chopper Tad. So nominations end June 11th, so you got a couple more days. Hop on there, get us on there, and while you're there, vote for all the other things that you like in Sacramento.
Right.
Help spread the good news about all of the things that you like in town.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, Sacramento needs your help.
There's so many fun things that some people might not know about.
Yeah.
So educate your neighbors.
Won't ya?
SacMag.com. And that's pretty well what we've got for the week, I think.
That was a good show.
Oh, yeah, it was. They keep getting better. How can we be on episode 16 and it's better than the last?
I know.
Oh, I thought the last one was the best we were ever going to do.
No,
this one blew it out of the water.
Exactly.
And speaking of blowing them out of the water, we're coming for you, BS.
Yeah, BS.
We got to send that tweet. So
Bailey.
So we're not just talking to
We're
ourselves.
just saying it.
This is a one-sided feud at this point.
It's going up into the ether.
We got our new feud. We have to really launch it properly.
We're going to. I took notes. I've got it
He's
written
got a
on paper.
sheet over there.
Here. You know what? Here. For the live chat.
Look at those notes. So many notes.
Ain't that professional?
See that.
Now, if you're listening on the radio and not in live chat, you don't get to see this goodness.
And you know what? You could have seen it if you were here on Wednesday.
Yeah.
StabTV.com.
And if you didn't know, now you know.
Twitch.tv/StabComedy. That's the Van Full of Candy show, everybody. I've been Jesse.
I've been Jason.
Have a good week.
Bye-bye.
There we are. Yeah, I heard the post coming, and I tried to get us out of there on that. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks for
all of you. We love you.
Don't go away too
No,
hard.
no.
Because in an hour and a half, Inside the Box will be starting.
Oh, Inside the boxy.
Heck yeah. So stick around for that. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Oh, what a fun time.
You're the best.
It's so much fun.
You're why we're here.
You guys are the besties.
You didn't even know it.
Yeah. We do need to get set up for the 4 o'clock. I need to whip some stuff around here, and we need to break this down and set this up and all the things.
Do what you got to do.
So this is normally when we get to hang out a little bit and enjoy you.
But we got to break down this studio.
We do. So yeah, let's just let you guys go. Well, not let you go because
we'll never let you go.
No, never gonna give you up.
Never gonna let you go. Gonna hold you in our arms forever.
Hell yeah. All right, so we've sent you to Booty Mashup a lot, but I just looked up and Extreme Improv is actually on. We haven't sent over there in a good long while.
Get over there.
So let's send you guys in that direction. Enjoy some improv from the land of boiled foods. It's our good cross the pond
Idaho?
British friends, Extreme Improv. So let me make sure Extreme Improv. All right. So hold on for the raid, guys, and I will see you back here at 4 o'clock inside the box.
Bye, guys.